Chelsea v Art, bro. I beg you, Lawe, bro.
You know, she told me that you're her husband. Before.
Bro, she's just it's called wishful thinking.
Oh.
She's got a lot of wishful thinking, bro.
Modine, cheers.
Yeah, this is my phone.
Bismillah. No, the devil just drank with you, you donut. See? Who's on the team and who's not? I sent you my number and my postcode.
Listen, I said Bismillah already before I took my first sip. That was like my first
Morning, Taurus.
Hey, listen. I can't lie. There's bare man trying to marry you now. They're thinking, right, if Modine's got a chance, we definitely got a chance. Your inbox is probably filled with like 50 breads saying, oh, they're thinking, right, if this Modine you've got a chance, we definitely got a chance. Bro, it don't work like that, bro. We don't get gas, bro.
Are you sure Chelsea the Art's not going to...
Yeah, he's good, David Burgess. I prefer his CLA one, though. His CLA one is absolutely bang on. I don't give any fucking airtime to fucking Modine. He's such a clown. He does my absolute nutting, Modine does. Do you know, I'm gonna show this because this really pissed me off, right? I'll try and tone myself down because I know I've just had a message saying that I'm getting ported, let's say. Yeah, again, as usual. But we move. You need to keep your camp very secure because there's horrendous leaks in your camp. Morning, Miss Lee, you good? Imagine people in your own camp messaging me saying that fucking you're getting ported. How do you know, Alex? Because their Discord's horrendous. I love TikTok Shop. No, I've not had it. Don't worry, I don't need to restart, guys. I've not had a VIO yet, but I'm just saying I've been made aware of what's going on. Morning, Maria. So at the end of the day, I guess your own camp likes me to a certain extent as well. I'm going to show you this now, guys, and to see if this really annoys you like it annoys me. There you go, Cat. Can everyone follow Cat, please? Her main account got a banana yesterday. Or early hours of this morning or something, so can we get her followed, please? So she can actually do what she wants.
I asked her to excuse me. We're not leaving. I asked her to excuse me. And she said no, so now you go around the place. So she said no, so you go around. I don't care. You don't control my passage anywhere, okay? You don't belong to me. Okay, guys? Excuse me, I've asked you several times.
What are you doing now?
I've asked you several times.
You're assaulting someone, sir.
I've asked you several times, please. I've asked you nicely.
You've not been provoked.
Value the right to protest.
Yes, we can go around and get
several times nicely.
She said
You must be nice to get
She don't have the right to say no.
I have a right to protest.
Who the hell do you think you are?
Excuse me. I want to get past here.
You can go around, madam.
No, I'm not going round. You move.
No, we're not leaving. No.
Well, I've just knocked you out of the way with my trolley then.
You don't do what you must do, madam, but we're here to make a protest and make a point. Okay?
To be honest with you, I would have gone to the other side of the actual supermarket. I would have literally pushed it as fast as I can, jumped in it, and done a Lewis Hamilton straight through them. That's what I would have done. Because you know what? What right do these people have to think, oh my god, oh my god, you can't be doing this, sitting in fucking, because they're fucking vegan, just because they lick lettuce and all of this mad stuff and that, and think they got kale, right? And they think that they're changing the world. You're not changing the world. You're not doing nothing. What you're doing is causing a nuisance. Unfortunately, you fucking going around with fucking boards and saying stop the meat market and all this stuff, it's not going to change anything. All that's going to end up happening is you're going to get yourself arrested. You know what I mean? Fucking absolute bunch of knobs. That's all they are. It's crazy. It's just, it's not a peace. It's not peaceful. They're literally blocking people. I mean, how did I know that older woman there's not got she has issues with walking, so they're trying to make her walk down around the whole fucking supermarket other ways because they want to just sit there and that. Absolute clowns. I promise you now, I would have gone full force through them, and if they would have got hit and cried and they would have got hurt, then more for them. They shouldn't have been there, should they? Simple as. Oh, sorry, you better not sit on floors either. Justice for the chicken. It's mad, isn't it? It's mad. Do they know how many animals are unalive getting them their lettuce? Lois, this is what I mean. They do know. You know the market, guys? More creatures are unalive through healthy eating than it is through, obviously, the meat markets and all this stuff. You do know all the forests, all the other things that they go through, the things that get mowed down, the trees that get destroyed. And you know what trees are there for, don't you? It's mad. Soya farming. Yeah, have you ever looked into soya farming? Crackers. You know what I mean? Homes, creatures' homes. They don't do proper research. It's like the oil protest. You know the oil protest? They're throwing oil-based paint onto walls. Make that make sense. Imagine, right, doing an oil protest and throwing oil-based paint everywhere. Prats. Absolute prats. Couldn't believe it. Honeybees, they're one of the most fucking important things on this planet. Good morning, Malfoy, are you good? Thank you, House Angel, thank you. Here's a funny one for you guys, watch this.
Thank you for calling. Oh, I'm sorry, did the middle of my sentence interrupt the beginning of yours? If you don't want the smoke, don't add fuel to the fire.
Oh, you're done for. Transfer me to your manager now.
You want to talk to my manager?
Yes.
No. Thank you for calling.
Hang up on me again.
Ask and you shall receive.
You little... Transfer me to your manager now.
No.
Excuse me?
Oh, I'm sorry, I must have been on mute. I said no, bitch. Now, if you call us back again, I will put your phone number on a Craigslist ad and title it, Call Me for a Good Time, Not a Long Time.
You wouldn't dare.
Try me.
What?
Listen, I don't know what your problem is, bitch, but I bet it's hard for you to pronounce.
You think you can talk to me like that? Who do you think you are?
A bad bitch doesn't give a f***. I deal with things like you every day.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, like I said, go around and find out. Thank you for calling.
I'm tired of you hanging up on me.
Let me ask you something. What do you say to someone when you're about to leave somewhere?
Goodbye.
Goodbye to you, too. Thank you for calling.
Representative.
It's just funny, that, isn't it? That'd be me. I'd be winding people up on the phone. To be fair, like when I used to work in for Lloyd's TSB registrars, which obviously I used to work with the flexible benefits team and the ISA team, right? Basically, what it is, there used to be the staff that used to phone you up for their flexible benefits. If you ever worked in banking or know anything to do with it, right, you'd know that they used to phone up and change their benefits, basically, where there could be like a travel to work scheme where you get a bicycle or you get aid towards your car, your insurance stuff. If you know, you know anyway. And I used to always wind them up and stuff, saying, oh, I'm sorry, I can't do that. And obviously I'd have their details. And I used to wind them up saying, you've moved house, haven't you? And they're like, no, I haven't moved house. And I said, you have. You've moved house here, I can see it here. And I used to do it all the time. It was wicked. I got in trouble in the end, though. Because I used to mess around and say, like, oh, all their money's going to be taken out of their ISA accounts and stuff. And I used to get in loads of shit for it. Morning, CJ. Morning, Margot. You're right, Laura. Yeah, I used to tell them that all their money's been taken out of their ISAs and that, and they used to all freak out and stuff, and saying that, and they used to go, and I say, I'm going to escalate you to my manager, and I'd put on a different voice. Oh, do you know what? I was terrible. Honestly, I was terrible. I got sacked in the end, you know. I got sacked in the end for having to go at one of the managers. So, it's madness, and it is. Alex, you can see my comments. Yeah, Shazilu, I can see it. Morning, Vic, you okay? Morning, Nicola Edwards. So, what have I missed here? What's Amy said? I'm sure I've just spoken to him to get a GP appointment. Yeah, probably. And here's one for you as well, guys. Before we get into the nitty gritty, I'd like to ease you in.
Are you even British if your mum didn't say any of these things growing up?
It's like Blackpool Illuminations in here. What are you doing? You're either in or out. Do you think I'm made of money? You want to stop crying before I give you something to cry about. Don't sit that close to the TV. You'll get square eyes. Ask a stupid question and you'll get a stupid answer. Act your age, not your shoe size. If you want to act like a child, I'll treat you like one. You use language like that again and I'll wash your mouth out with soap! There's chalk ices in the freezer. Call me when you get there so I know you got there safely. My house, my rules.
Mum, could I have a Mackey's?
No! There's food in the freezer! Don't make that face. If the wind changes, you'll stay like that. Oh, remember, eat your carrots and you'll see in the dark. Remember, no dinner, no dessert.
Are you even...
Come on now. All of them, yeah. I think we've all seen, we've heard them many, many times. Every single one of them has said to me, "Sweet cheeks, I'm telling you now, right, that was normal. That was normal." And guys, just because I try and I'm one of them people, I'm a kind person. Because of someone acting out yesterday, I'm gonna just tell you now, this is not me bullying this person, right? This is me just making them accountable because of what they were saying yesterday. And because they annoyed me in Grace's comments and they've annoyed me across the app yesterday, I'm just gonna and she thought she was a bad bee yesterday. And she thought she was very clever. I'm just gonna show you how clever this person really is and how much this person stood on business, you know. So this is the person, this is the bad one. So I'm just gonna show you. Try not to laugh. I wasn't going to play it, guys. I wasn't going to play that video because of her actions yesterday. I thought it was very, very, very important because she was making out that she ain't bothered, that she's bad, and she's standing on business. Well, unfortunately, it doesn't seem that way from the day before, does it? You know? It's mad, isn't it? It's mad. I just thought I'd just show that, guys, you know? Just to show you that these people that put on this ego and facade, it's bullshit. It's not real. It's not real, not the Undertaking music. I know, man. I've seen it. Someone put it over on that. It's crazy. And she's been getting terrible acting lessons off Delusive. Nah, Delusive can act, man. Don't get it twisted. Delusive can act. She's been working that shit for a long time. She's actually borderline fucking Oscar-worthy now, Delusive is. So, where are we going now? Where are we going? Oh, I've got to show you this. This just shows, right, what these people are like on TikTok. This is Sobriety Jack, yeah. He's doing a court assassin. He's begging people for a takeaway. He's asked for money. So someone sent him 20 quid, right? And he's thought she sent £200 and he's modded her. And he's getting all excited and that. And then he finds out it's only 20 quid. So he unmods her. It's mad. You can't believe this, you know. You know what? You can't. Honestly, guys, it's mad. I'll show you now.
Thank you, Laura. Honestly, thank you. It's a bit too much, but thank you, Laura. Laura just sent 200 quid. Laura, thank you so much for the £200, my darling. Thank you so much, my beautiful. I'm gonna put on subs only now, because of the trolls. Laura, thank you so much, darling. Laura, I'm going to message you, darling. I'm going to message you personally, my darling. Thank you, Laura. Laura, where are you from? Laura, honestly, I don't need all that for a takeaway, but thank you, darling. She just sent me £200, bless her. Honestly, sorry, she just sent me £200. I could get a Domino's now, bless her. Laura, thank you so much for the £200. She literally sent £200. No, you sent 200, darling. Did you send, what, 20? Let me say, what... Laura, thank you. I thought you said 200. I was like about to send you back, Laura. Laura, I've just seen in the comments. I'm just...
Jack, let's not lie now. You were sending no money back. Stop lying. This is what I mean. He's such a clown. He was never, ever, ever going to send any of that money back. It's just because he's realised now that it's only 20 quid. And he's like, I was going to send... No, stop lying now. You definitely weren't sending no money back. Do you believe... yeah, we'll do a quick poll now. We'll do a quick poll while I play the rest of the video. Do you believe that Sobriety Jack was going to send any of that money back? Yes, you do believe. No, he wasn't. I'll let you choose.
See it on PayPal. Thank you, Laura, darling.
Thank you, Miss Rummer.
Thank you, Laura. Laura, thank you so much. Laura, thank you, darling. I have the manager. I'll full follow you, but from it was 200. I thought it was 200. That's why I managed you, darling. But Laura, thank you, my darling. Laura, where you from, my darling? Laura, where you from, my darling? Oh, thank you.
And just I'm going to add a little bit to the 6 people that have said yes, he would have. Right. I'm going to be totally honest with you, right? And you're entitled to your opinion here. I'll never ever slate you for having an opinion because I think these rooms are good for people expressing their opinions. However, to them 7 people, I'm going to call you wrong, because if you do you really think that he's going to hand money back over to a stranger for gifting him when he took loans out in his unalive father's name? So if anyone will go to the lengths of taking loans out in your unalive father's name, you really think he's going to give money to a stranger back? Come on now, let's not be silly. But you're entitled to your opinion, but I just want to let you know the opinion is wrong. So yeah, he took loans out in his unalive father's name, yeah. Madness, on it. They all press wrong. Mate, he'd have spent... Yeah, of course. He would have got off his box and blamed you all. That's what he would have done. He would have spent it on the rugs, and then all of a sudden he would have blamed you all. Yeah, that's what I mean, guys. This is why I've been here. I've seen it all. I know these people for who they really are. So that's why I like to have these lives. So then when people don't know about it, I'll tell you what the reason was and what he's done. That's why I've got no time for him. When he come in my life, said, don't talk about me. And I said, shut up, I'll talk about you as much as I want. Muffs, I don't think anyone's got time for Sobriety Jack. I told you I ain't going to do this trigger warning stuff anymore. But anyway, guys, if you've got a fear of people urinating themselves and drinking urine or anything like that, guys, I'm going to play a video now of the scruff. Just to let you know, what he does is he urinates himself and then sucks his clothes. So just to let you know, guys, I am showing it because it's an awareness of absolute knobheads. So yeah, guys.
No, stop. Sarah, I'm under control. I'm wrong. Oh gosh. Oh God, I need to get changed. A minute, I'm stopping, darling, sorry. One minute, I'm going to get changed.
Thank you, Namra. Bad, isn't it? I don't know if it's just me, guys, but it's made me thirsty. Has it made anyone else thirsty? I'm only joking. Oh my God, do you know what it is? It's annoying. It's so fucking annoying to watch, to be honest with you. Oh God. He just needs the bridge, don't he? Double-footed, straight. I'm lost for words, you know, sometimes, man. I'm lost for words, man. So, guys, if your kids or anyone does follow him, or you follow him now, just click that button to unfollow. And probably block as well. 1 second. I don't know what to do. Because the Darren thing is so far stretched, I'm going to go into this as well. It's wrong, shouldn't be allowed in the app. Definitely not Louis' Mama Free it. You know what I mean? My stomach is actually churning. See how's life. You know what I mean? Manjaro Mania will help you all AIDS. You know what I mean? We'll get your eating down to a minimum. You know, I'll play these people so it puts you off your food. So thank me later, you know. You're going to all have summer bodies soon as well, guys. You're all literally going to have summer bodies. And it's all down to this live here. So, thank you very much.
Fair, Jade, I don't really see you eat much.
No?
I don't ever really see you eat much.
No, I just, to be honest, I snack and that's my bag.
Yeah, you're not, I don't see you wolfing down cream cakes and all that old crap.
I eat biscuits.
No, but I don't need you, like, scoffing away.
I don't, not being funny.
I'm not lying. Why would I lie? I've got nothing to lie about.
Not being funny, I've got to the point now where I don't eat during the day and I eat a main meal at night time. But I think that's what's doing it. Do you know what I mean? The kids are fine.
Yeah. Fair, Jade, I don't really see you eat.
Yeah. It was Jack Beckham. The official life with Jack, be bold, be brave. That's not Jack, surely. That can't be Jack, surely. Is that Jack? It is. Bye, Jack. I don't need your money, mate. Fuck off. There you go. Bye. Yeah, he's gone. He's gone, guys. I've blocked him. I don't need any of his fucking money that he's fleeced off people in this room. Bye, Jack. Go and piss yourself. So, yeah. A lot of people would have kept him in Wise Gifting. Definitely not in this room. You know what I mean? I'll donate that £2 to a cleaning solution for someone that's obviously, you know what I mean, floors and a little bit dirty. Bye, Jack. Jack who's sobriety, you know, the one that mocks it. It's mad, isn't it? Imagine urinating yourself and then literally coming in alive that you're getting slated. Oh, bless him. Fuck, you know. Well, definitely not bless him. Thanks for the free promotion. You know what? How's Jack? Bye. There you go again, Jack. So obsessed he is. So obsessed. No wonder he's lonely. Thank you for that, Nanny Sanj. Jack, fucking hell. In and out of rooms, he's in and out more than a corn star, ain't he? Jesus Christ, Jack. Get you sorted out. He needs friends. Well, stay out of his room, Laura. Do not, right, go anywhere near him. He's vile. should hook up with the Slurp Slayer. It's mad. It's mad. I can't wait to get my my soundboard on the go. I'm gonna have some absolute fucking fun times. Good. Where are we going now? Where are we going? Oh yeah, I've got to play this as well for you.
Welcome to TikTok Roasting with me, Jeremy Kyle, and on today's show we have Mazzino, Soggy Jack, and Sad Natter. And up first is Craxino. You will find this one eating soup with a straw while singing to a loaf of bread. She is unemployed.
Yeah, just a temporary account.
Hours a day dancing on TikTok, and the remaining 2 hours shouting at her neighbours. This one could start an argument with a wheelie bin at 2 a.m. You also might find her sat on the pavement counting Rice Krispies singing S Club 7. Next up we have Sad Natter, another unemployed TikToker. This one witters on and on. Nobody ever knows what she is on about, so they just nod and agree. This one thinks the moon is actually made of cheddar cheese. She thinks space cakes actually come from space. She also thinks Jesus is a past X Factor contestant. And last up, it's Soggy Jack, an unemployed TikToker. This one would turn up to a job interview in his Avengers PJs eating a chicken and mushroom pot noodle. This one would try and use Monopoly money to pay his council tax. This one thinks duty free at the airport means all items are free of charge. I wonder what he would be like in the real world of employment. He would be ringing in sick because of a paper cut. He would be expecting double time on pancake day. Welcome to TikTok Roast.
It is funny, though, isn't it? It is funny because it is so true, and it is so true. These people are very, very controversial people. Absolute idiots. So, it's mad, isn't it? It is mad.
With me, Jeremy Kyle, and
death now. Like, I used to be petrified.
Look at our Jack. But yeah, love a pot noodle on morning show. You okay? I've just been notified that you're live a bit late on that one. Yeah, I've been live for an hour and a half, more or less, nearly. Morning show. They need sectioned and never let out. 100%. Guys, if we can continue to tap and that, I'll get some polls on the go. We'll see. Double time and pancake day sounds good. Job interview was reaching there. I know. Where do it? I don't want to play that yet. Can't play that yet. I'm going to get into the Just Nana thing, guys, now, because obviously a lot of the other clips are really far stretched. So I'm going to show you what happened in Canadian Angie's live last night. So did I get tagged in it or did I? Oh yeah, here we go.
Not in the gifting part, in the fact that I was there for you 24/7. I went hard on everybody.
Whoa. Angie, honestly, I love the Super You.
And I don't know if this is going to be an unpopular opinion, but Fee does my absolute fucking nutting. I'm not saying she's a horrible person or anything. I don't know her that well to comment like that. However, she's a nose, like a massive, massive nose. Fuck, I promise you now, like, she constantly jumps in there. Oh, let me say something. And she constantly talks about money that she's gifted to people. Oh my God, Karma Cat, grow up, man. Grow up. I can't stand it. Oh, it's just literally she talks over one man.
Promise you I do. And Just Nana, I'm not going to lie, I have seen you having Angie's back. I do not know where this went wrong. Can't you guess?
What's a nose? A nose is basically someone keeps constantly doing your head in, talks over you, bothers you, just really pisses you off, basically.
Please, right? And that's what you made in the comments. You got to remember, I gifted Eternity Lens. These are the mods I've had for a long time.
Please stop saying gifting, because it's not about gifting for me.
This is what the comment was about, right? What you made in the comments, right? Gifting. Yeah, you were saying that you had my back and everything else, right? Now, these people I'd gifted,
Morning, Cuckoo.
supported, my mods, and I gifted back, had been people with me for years, like Lynn's, Eternity, and all of that, okay? So you keep saying you supported me. Yes, okay, you supported me in the boxes. So did Lynn, so did Eternity, so did everyone else I gifted, right? I don't speak to you off TikTok. I only speak, I had you in the boxes. I don't even speak to you on TikTok. I don't, we never
That's
have
true, but I didn't reach out and give you my number.
But we have.
Morning, Penny.
Regardless, I've never spoken to you off TikTok. I've spoken to all those people I've gifted. I speak to them off TikTok. They've supported me off TikTok. They don't have to support me in the boxes. They've supported me relentlessly. I'm not saying you haven't. However, I've known them longer. Do you know what I mean?
Oh,
so it's
and I
not
get that.
competition. So anyway,
Thank you,
going back
Jack.
to the mental health bit, right? What we were saying is, how are you talking about your mental health? Your mental health is not well. Good. Right, okay, I get it. I have that as well, my mental health. Then you fired up a live and you slate me. And I'm thinking, wait a minute, she was just sitting there 5 minutes.
I didn't do that for ages,
saying that your mental health is not good, but yet you fired up a live, yeah?
Not that day.
Last night, Elijah.
Started slagging me off. So, of course, we're going to sit there and we're going to clap back and say, oh, this is ridiculous. It's nothing wrong with you. You know, she's just a liar, basically. Why she fired up a live and slagged me off?
I understand what you're saying.
Everyone, all of them are right about me. She's disgusting. And the fact is, just now, that you're the one that had it wrong. You got it so wrong because we weren't even
wrong about me as well, Angie, because I am not that person.
Just Nana, the reason why we fell out in the first place is because you got it wrong.
Please listen to my side. I'm saying my brother went missing for 3 days. He got sectioned for nearly 4 weeks, right? It got put in the section the night before. I'd stayed with you in the box because I don't go out. I don't do anything. I watched you all the time. I respected you, and I could see what they was all doing to you, and I did. And I was there, but listen, it wasn't about that. I was foolish to think I get too involved in people and I get too invested in people. So what happened was, Angie, I was foolish to... I thought we was really good friends. I know you didn't have I didn't have your number. I know that. But what you've got to realise is I reached out. I told you my real name. I gave you my number because I thought we would get to that point. So when I said that thing about, guess you've got to be a big gifter, I said that, but not to hate you. It's to say to the others, like Capiche and Nick, that had only just come along and I've been there longer, to say, so I've got a gift really big then for...
You know how I feel just
there?
Can I be completely honest? I feel like you need to, you want that recognition that you've done this and that for me.
Probably did at the time. Yeah, you're right. It probably did.
You've got to remember, I've got Lynn's Eternity, you've got all these people that I speak to on TikTok that support me. I'm not saying, listen, you have to support me. Do you know what I mean? But I feel that you wanted that recognition, and I can't lie. I didn't.
Probably did at that time. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, you had my back a few times, but you've got to realise I've got Eternity, I've got Justin, Lynn's, I've got all these people that have supported me just the same as you, if not more, okay? And I appreciate them, and I appreciate what you did. But I couldn't gift everybody. Do you know what I mean?
Auntie, please stop saying it was about the gift, because it wasn't. You was right in what you've just said. It was about recognition. I wanted you to notice that I had your back. That's all it was.
Yeah, but just now, I'm not going to lie. I see you as not having my back, because a true friend,
you're right. In the last
someone
couple
that
of weeks.
falls out. If I fall out with Lynn's today, she's not going to go and talk to Alex. She's not going to talk to someone that revenge.
I regret any of them.
She's not going to do that. And then I just think to myself, you know what? We should be able to fall out, right? With it.
Yeah.
Like, for example, Canadian Angie. Oh, she's annoyed me. I've annoyed her.
Morning, Kate.
I don't think I'll go into someone knowingly have someone in my box that has said something about, that maybe has...
Angie's done this numerous times, by the way, guys, just letting you know.
I think if me and Lynn's fell out today, I know she wouldn't do that. She wouldn't be straight onto the haters' live.
Oh, okay, and no worries.
So when you keep saying...
You're right, and I'll take that on the chin, Angie. I'll take that. They all come in the box today.
I'm not trying to patronise you. I'm not trying to patronise, but when you say you had... you're my friend, you had my back, did you? Or did you do it for the recognition?
Definitely not, Angie. I don't care if TikTok ended tomorrow. I did care, and I do care about you. You are a really good person.
If you really had my back, like you said you did.
I know, and I shouldn't have put Alex and them in the box. If you'd have seen my live afterwards, I will send it to you. And me and Lala both apologise to you.
Okay, then this is a question I need you to answer then, right? If you both acknowledged, right? If you both acknowledged that what you did was wrong and letting me in the boxes, then why in the following morning you was in my live? Why did Lala Lemon gift me a heart me and come in my live and watch my FYP? If they both acknowledged if you both acknowledged that you'd done wrong. Just a question, like it's just an answer I'd like if you felt when you done that live, you two spoke and you felt that you both, oh my god, I should never have done that. The next morning, why was Lala Lemon gifting me heart me's and being in the chat and saying hello? Doesn't, for some reason, it doesn't add up to me. But okay, like we'll move on from the situation. It's crazy, isn't it?
Do you understand that, Justin? If I found out Lynn's today, she wouldn't be...
Yeah, you're right. You're right,
That's not
Angie.
fun. So please don't keep saying you had my back, because I don't see that. Because some of the...
No, listen, I did have
Morning,
your back.
Nico.
And listen, and I can't apologise enough for what happened the other day. All I can tell you is that I was in the wrong for doing that. They should never have been allowed to come in the box. Not now, not ever. And I've blocked every single one of them. They'll never get in there ever again. I don't want it. I don't want anything to do with them. And if this is them screen recording...
Angie, can I
Thank you, Shazza.
Can I just say, I'm not a horrible person. Look at Capiche. I had her back relentlessly after
Thank you, Mother
the
Glasgow.
article. Not Pearl. Pearl was calling her an unaliver. But Capiche sitting this, I harassed and I couldn't believe it, saying that I was probably involved. I had her back. Everyone was...
You would have seen then that I hardly spoke because I didn't even get the chance to speak.
Thank you, mate.
But what I'm saying is, I just want to be, we had that agreement, you don't talk about me.
And I promise you from now on, every one of them is blocked, Angie. You don't have to like me. I don't
You don't have to block them. You don't have to block them, but I just...
No, I do want to block them, Angie, because they're not nice people and I don't want nothing to do with them.
I just don't like
what they did the other day, coming in the room, they calculated that, and I can tell you this right now.
That's a lie. Nothing was calculated. I accidentally scrolled in the live and you told me to jump up in the box. So I jumped up in the box and I had an interaction with you, and I think it was very politeful. What the hell's that word, Alex? Jesus Christ, you're creating things now. I was being very polite. I put my point across, and even yous both said, we see that now. We see that yous were right all along. We know that it wasn't you. We know it was delusive Angie. We know all this. Give Angie your live. She'll hear it back and she'll hear what you said. I've got no reason to lie. You literally agreed with everything that I said. I gave my opinion, and I stand on my opinion. But yeah, again now, for some reason, you've gone off, you've just all of a sudden wanted to be back in Angie's good books. I don't understand it, you know. I don't understand it. I was very polite. I put my point across, and it's from my own experience and my own feelings. I didn't say to him, like, you better not go near Angie again, you better not do this. Why? Because I'm a person on TikTok. No one should be listening to me. You know what I mean? I give my opinion, and if I can give people advice to help them, I will. Other than that, please don't think that because I'm a host that you can, whatever I say is going to be 100% factual. It's just mad. The control from people on this app is crazy. Be your own people. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to any other host. Become a wolf. Never become a sheep, because unfortunately sheeps get butchered in the end.
For what Pearl said about Eternity and Alicia, they calculated that straight away. As soon as they come in that box, they knew what they was doing. And I didn't see through it, and more fooled me. But what I can promise you now is...
Nana, hang on. Let me speak, please. Let me speak. I'm sitting on the fence.
Oh, for God's sake, Faye.
I can clearly see that you've got a lot of feelings and you're protecting and defending Angie, and I totally get that. So why? But I don't understand, and what I want to know is...
The question is for me, has she got an IV drip of alcohol? Because she constantly sounds pissed. Fee honestly makes Angie sound sober 99% of the time. She constantly sounds fucking absolutely out of her face all the time, 24/7. It's just, oh my God, it's just this app, man. These are just people that I wouldn't be in the real world with. I'm going to be honest with you. I would not bump shoulders with these people. Thank you, Queenie.
Why you demodded yourself?
Listen, I've just explained. At that moment in time, my mental... Listen, it wasn't about me, it was about my brother. I was worried. So I'd been up and I was tired and I was emotional. And I shouldn't have come on that day. I've just said all this. I shouldn't have come on. I shouldn't have lost my temper. I shouldn't have done all that. but it happened. I can't change it. And I felt a certain way because of it. That was the reason why it all happened. But I'm just trying to explain now. I am sorry that I let them JMG. I really am. You didn't deserve
also
that.
What you did just now is you dragged Eternity and allowed them to say that Eternity shared that.
I didn't know they was going to say that, though, Angie. If I thought for 1 minute they was going to say that and come out with that, do you think I would have allowed it? Not at all. I don't like any of them. None of them are my friends. None of them I want anywhere near me. They are bullies. I don't like who they are. I stuck with you over Pearl because I respected you more than what I respected her. And I came from Pearl. I watched Pearl all the time. But I chose your side because I see straight through it and what they're doing to you. So I stuck with you and I stayed
Morning,
with
Princess.
you.
I think people are saying you should have dropped them.
I should have dropped them. Have I not said that?
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying what the people.
Yeah, they can say that, but I know what I did. I know how it looked, and I know what happened. I didn't even get a chance to speak myself.
You know what, just now, I'm so mad because, obviously because of the Lisa situation, because of what she did, okay? So, that affected me, and I just feel like we've been here before where you said,
thank you, Amanda.
Speak on your name.
Last night, Samula.
Angie, listen to me. Whether you believe me or you won't, that will never happen again. Every single one of them are blocked. I don't want nothing to do with them.
I thought you had blocked them because you had actually said that you had blocked them, so you must have...
I did. No, I blocked Alex and Pearl from before. I had them all blocked. But I honestly, I can't take the other day.
Ah, she's lying.
I will send you that.
Did you then unblock them then? You said you had blocked them at the beginning.
Oh, fucking idiots.
You said that you blocked Alex, but then it was in your box. So I was a little bit confused.
Yep. Ah, she's lying.
I thought Alex was blocked.
Even a drunken Angie sussed this out.
How many accounts he's got, Angie?
Well, he was on his main account, so.
Oh, for God's sake. Even a drunken Angie sussed this out.
In the fact that I was there for you 20...
Yeah, anyway, and there's no other part today. It says part 1, but there's no part 2. Basically, just Nana said she swears on her grandkids' lives that it'll never happen again. She also said that she would never talk on Andrew, so she lied about swearing on her grandkids before previously. However, we'll move on from that situation. But yeah, she was obviously saying that she's never going to allow these people, i.e. me and that, are going to be blocked. It's mad. And I also was slated in that live that night. They put up the argument that I had in Pearl's live regarding the chair situation that happened like 9 months ago or whatever. That got brought up, which for me, because of the situation that was just happened with Scouselayer and that, I think bringing up that subject there and then and taking the light off of what had just happened was not very well. If you wanted to relive that and do that another time, that's on you. That's fair enough. I'd never ever shut down anyone that was offended during that time. But at that time, I think it was in poor taste. Point scoring at that current time, it was in very, very poor taste. But they played it and called me a wrong-un. But when you call me a wrong-un, right, you need to understand this. When you're a host of a platform and you are calling me a wrong-un, let me just remember what you did. And guys, I'm going to mention something now that is which in regard to children. I'm not talking out on children. I'm just going to want you to understand. So if you want to leave the live, please leave the live. I'm just going to let you know what happened back then. Right? We was in your live it was me, Zach, EQ, Pearl and all that stuff. You allowed your friend to talk about acts with children, babies at that. You allowed that, didn't remove them, didn't block them, didn't tell them there was anything wrong. In fact, you actually gifted them while talking about acts with babies. And you allowed that. So please do not call me a wrong-un. And that was then you enabling someone talking about child abuse. That's what you allowed. So don't come for me and call me a wrong-un for mocking anything, because you also mocked it and allowed it in your live. No dropping, no blocking, even gifting people saying these horrendous things. So please don't come for me ever again. Canadian Andrew? Yeah, she did. EQ went in the box and told Pearl, I'm going to talk about an act here. Well, no, I'm not gonna. Anyway, she told Pearl to go and do ex-act with one of her grandchild, and mentioned it in description. And Canadian Angie didn't drop her, allowed her to say it, gifted her, and even gifted her on the night and all that stuff, and didn't give a shit about it. So yeah, when you talk about me mocking and what I said, even though people can say what they think, I know what I meant. Everyone else is entitled to their opinion. That's fine, you know what I mean? But don't come for me when you did far worse, in my eyes. Far worse. And that is facts. If not, I can get the video up if you want, Canadian Angie. If you really want me to post it, I'll post it. So, there you go. I'm not going to go too much into it. I'm just going to let you know, when you try and call me a wrong gun, no, you've allowed wrong guns. Maybe look at the people you used to speak to, the 3-letter group. Yep, so I'm just going to give you a finger. So, there we go. Where were you in that? Where you in that live, Alex, when it was said? Yeah, I was in the box. I was arguing with him and that, and I called EQ out at that situation, and I said it was disgusting. It was Pearl and EQ that was arguing. Pearl and EQ was going back and forth, and yeah, EQ said to Pearl, yeah, that thing, and it was disgusting. Alicia's Martha, it's on Alicia's Martha's page there, guys. If you want to go and view it in your own time, please follow Alicia's Martha, and you can view it yourself. What she says, but I'm going to be totally honest with you guys, it's horrendous. And she was allowed in the box, gifting that, and even gifted her on the night time, gifted her a line, I believe, on the night time. Madness. But I'm the wrong one, apparently. Like I said, don't throw stones in glass houses, because I can pull up everything about on news, and don't call me a wrong one. I'm not a wrong one. I'm just a person that's lived a life and made a mistake. Oh, there, Miss Remy done a whole timeline on that live, and it was disgusting. Thank you, Remy. Can we pin Remy as well, guys, please? Can we get Remy pinned and give Remy a follow? Because you know what? Another good creator on the app. Can we get Remy pinned, guys? Thank you. Thank you, guys. Yeah, I remember actually, Remy did speak about the whole situation. It's fucking disgusting. But apparently, I'm the wrong one. Yeah. But I'm the one that stands on business, remember? And I'm not the one that allows a bully live 8 people in my boxes to go at one person. Nope, not in here. I could do if you wanted me to. I could get people in my boxes right now and go ham and tongue at people. But it wouldn't be me, you see, guys. Because I always get made accountable for other people's actions. And that ain't happening no more. So I'm going to show this as well. This is DG and Timstar. I mean, I wish DG wouldn't battle this guy. Apparently, the stuff that I've heard about him is horrendous, and I think DG sussed him now after this night. I think he's absolutely sussed him.
My son.
Excuse me?
Well,
you've been going through your son?
What the? Why would you say that?
Well, I just said you've been going through some stuff recently.
He's blocked him good.
What the fuck? Why would you say that? I said I'm going through stuff, and you asked me what have you been going through, and I said my son.
Yeah, so it's exactly what it sounds like.
My son's situation. Like, I don't have my son.
Why?
I know, Sammy, I've heard bad things, man. Morning, Molly.
Oh my God.
I don't know if this is a joke, because it's not really a funny joke if you're talking not seeing your son but laughing at it.
Why do you...
There's probably people, that's not really a funny joke, you saying you can't see your son. If that's even true, I don't even know if that's true. It's not funny, because if you just laughed at a situation that you can't see your son,
because the way you look at me is like very, very...
Well, I'm looking because I can't work you out. I can't work you out. Like I know you have an act that you're doing, but like some stuff is just.
I don't have an act because I'm going through a lot right now.
Right. Okay. So you're going through emotion there. So what's up?
He's an Australian TikToker. If you're from the UK, you probably won't recognise him.
DG.
Yeah, can you come back on screen? Because I feel like you're mocking it. Come back on the screen.
And I'm guessing this is the reason why you're not very well supported, because you do stuff like,
Morning,
I'm guessing
Karen.
this, you're laughing at a situation where...
You know what I go through.
Nah, I'm getting off, mate, you're a muppet. It's in a bit.
You know what I go through, D.
Yeah, fair play, DJ. I've just heard he's blocked him, so fair play, DJ. You know what I mean? He's just one of them people. Just a vile human. Maddie's got a blue tick. If you've been around social media for a long time, I'm surprised Eva Queen ain't got a blue tick on here, to be honest with you. She's been on reality TV shows. She's got like her Instagrams and stuff. I'm surprised EQ ain't blue ticked. I'm going to be honest with you. You can't pay for TikTok blue ticks, can you? She has on Facebook. Yeah, but I'm on about TikTok. She's been on reality TV. She's been in the news. She's been in the papers and stuff. You can buy them. What, in Australia? That's mad. It's the first thing I've heard of that. I've never heard that before. I don't think you could buy a blue tick on TikTok in the Australia. It's madness. Oh, it's for good stuff. Yeah, you can buy them here in the US as well. That's nuts, that is. That's crazy. I'm surprised they all got blue ticks, though. That's absolute madness. Where are we going in that? What do I go into now? Do I go into the Pearl situation or the Darren situation? I'm going to let you choose, guys. I need to let you know. Because this is going to stretch out. Both of these can be stretched out over a long period of time. So, what do you want me to do? Would you want me to talk about the Gracie Pearl situation, smiley face? Or would you want me to talk about the Darren and Rickster and all that situation, sad face? I'll let you choose now. So, Pearl, smiley face, Darren, Rickster, sad face. Landslided it, on it? It's landslided. Oh, do you know what? I should have expected it, to be fair. I should have expected it. You know, Pearl's loved in this room, ain't she? So, at the end of the day, I should have... I will get into both, guys. Don't worry. I just wanted to know which one you wanted me to go down first, because both of these could be stretched out to a longer distance. It's one of them situations where my mouth can go off, and then we're having a back and forth, and then people could jump in, and then you know how it escalates. We've been around TikTok along, especially TikTok drama anyway. Thank you, Scout Sister. Thank you, Susie. But yeah, we'll do Pearl. I don't know. I've got a couple of videos here. Gracie on Pearl and Scout Slayer. Okay, guys. Let's get cracking.
Accountable, not fucking handbag ain't gonna hold me fucking accountable. If you say something bad, you hold yourself accountable, not that cunt. Do you get what I'm saying? This is my point I'm making. Why is everyone jumping in her fucking box like she's Judge fucking Judy? Like she's Judge Judy. Apologise, and I don't give a fuck if you're offended by it. And I don't care if there's old people in here who are offended at me saying old cunt. Okay? And that is that. If I offend you, there's a little X up here somewhere on one of these sides that you can press, and then you can go to my profile, press the word block, and I'll be gone forever. Problem solved. Okay? And that is how you solve your problems on this app. If someone offends you, thank you, Ems, with something that they say on this app, you can, if you don't like their personality, or if you can, if they offend you or they trigger you, it's very simple, shit cunts. Press the block button, and they'll be gone forever. Okay? Stop sitting there watching someone day in, day out, waiting for them to fucking offend you, okay? And then being pissed off when they offend you. No, you're sitting in the live, love. You're sitting in the live. You're choosing to watch these controversial people day in, day out, day in, sitting there waiting for the drama all the time then when something... Oh! She's made herself a sandwich on live. My auntie's cousins, sisters...
It's not me, guys. It's the recording. I don't know what's going on with it. It's TikTok or whoever recorded it. It is. I don't know. It's Gracie. I think she malfunctioned.
It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Behave. And do you know what the worst thing is? And this upsets me for you lot. You can't be enjoying life. You can't be. You must be fucking miserable. Like, please. Must be absolutely miserable. calm the fuck down. I'm saying that, I'm ranting, I'm telling everyone else to calm down. Calm down. Stop waiting for people to offend you. Please have a cigarette. Let's see the cuts on FYP tomorrow. I couldn't give a fuck. I don't care. Thank you, Arsenal. I really don't care. Do you know why? Because when I come off this live, yeah, and I put my phone down, yeah, no one on here exists. Nobody on here exists in my life at all. Once I press that little X up the top there and I come off the app and live my home life, my very happy family life, no one exists. So I couldn't give a shit. And whether I'm on this app or...
This is where I need you to understand a few things now, guys, right? Is because I pick up on behaviour and characteristics of people and that, what's going on here and now, and there's an important thing what she was like talking about here, and this is going to add, when I kind of tell you what I believe and my opinion, what I'm saying to you here is very important. You see where she pointed the finger at certain things there, she was like, oh, like in my life now, how I feel, and also this is basically only an app, and my real life is off TikTok. These are key points here to this whole story. These are key points, and when I do speak on it at the end, when I play the video, and I when I tell you my opinion, you'll understand how these points are really relevant. Because, like I was saying, because she's a happy person now, this is how she views TikTok and views the world now, and it's not right. It's far from being right as well. It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Live or not, I'll still make it. I don't ever have to go live again if I didn't want to. I do because I like to see my people in the chat. Do you know what I mean? But I don't depend on live, so I don't need live. Okay, all these people fucking need live, whether it be for money or whether it be for their constant need for reassurance and attention. Because a lot of them don't even make money; they just enjoy the reassurance from the crowd in the chat. They're like, yeah, everyone agree with me, and I'm really lonely in my real life, so let me get 9 people in the boxes to be my fucking cheerleaders. Get a fucking backbone. Backbone. Or shut up. Because frankly, it's boring. Do you see me with 9 people in the fucking boxes? All telling, like, do you know, all talking about it and expecting people to have my back and agree with me? No, absolutely not. Because what I say is what I say, and I stand by what I say. But you need everyone else fucking chiming in. It's pathetic. 60 years old, and you need all these little cheerleaders. You're gossiping like you're in a school playground. It's absolutely, and you call me embarrassing. For having my own opinions and holding myself accountable. You ain't ever going to hold me accountable on this app, sweetheart. Not in this life and not in the next one. Never in a million years will I ever come into your life and try and let you and these fucking arseholes that you hang about with try and bully me into making an apology that I don't mean. It's never going to happen. Ever. Never, ever going to happen. If I've done something wrong and I feel the need to apologise sincerely, then I will
Thank
do
you,
so.
Carol.
By myself. I don't need fucking Mother Teresa trying to get me to apologise to people. Who does she think she is? If she was an angel, yeah, Arsenal, thank you. If she was like an angel and a good representative of TikTok in general and a credible person, etc., then I might feel a little bit different about it. But I don't. I don't feel different about it because she is nothing but a fucking gossip on an app behind a screen. Okay, and that's that. Nothing but a gossip. Fuck what else to do. What do they want you to apologise for? They want me to apologise for not tearing Scouse Slayer to shreds. That's what they want me to do. They want me to apologise for not tearing Scouse Slayer to shreds over what she said. I don't believe she meant it in a we all say things. We all insult people. How many times? I've thrown fucking insults like that around 1,000,000 times. It's not fucking, she's not saying something that is like, how are you going to say that that's like mocking like CA? How are you going to, like, how do you even come to that conclusion? In my head, I'm like, what? You've told someone to go and suck their mum's tits, yeah?
Because the person that you're talking about, Grace, I want you to understand this. The person that has been targeted on 2 separate occasions in that live, one being Mazza, one being Kylie, Scoutslayer knows their story and basically knows the situation with the one with their uncle. So then saying go to your uncle, like, you need to understand that is mocking in that, like, there's no word. You can't twist it. You can't twist it at all. You can't say that's not mocking. It is 100% mocking because she knows their story. She purposely knows. She literally, they've spoke to people. They actually held her live when they discussed it regarding my situation back in the day. They was in the lives talking about, well, Mazza was anyway, talking about her situation. That's where people are, and I don't think you understand, Grace, why people are so in arms up and uproar about this at the moment, because where you're saying to people, I wouldn't have apologised, because your mindset now, Grace, is how you feel now, and you're happy within yourself. You don't give a shit about your life. All you give a shit about now is your family and your real world, and that's fair enough. You know what I mean? A lot of people should be like that. However, slagging off Pearl, it's for me. Honestly, I've never ever had any thought about you in anything other than positive. But I'm going to be honest with you, Gracie. Yesterday, that view changed. It changed, Grace, and I know you won't care because I'm just a person on the app, and I understand that. But I've always gave you a credit. I've always thought you stood on business. I thought, you know what, she's sound. You know what I mean? She'll say when what's right's right, what's wrong's wrong. But you've got this whole thing really, really, really wrong, massively wrong. Because it's gone from her taking the piss, and you're saying that she's not apologised once. Coming on live with her gifts on, and people are literally telling her your gifts are on, and she's sitting there crying, is not taking accountability. That is not taking accountability, because straight away afterwards, she's acknowledged that she's done nothing wrong and she doesn't care. To make an apology, you need to admit accountability, and she's never done any of it. So she can't say sorry if she hasn't taken accountability for her actions. And I think this is where you've gone really wrong. And I don't like the fact that you've gone at Pearl. Pearl has done this for a long time, had people in a box. She allowed a space for people to discuss their feelings, and she's been thanked by people that have gone through them horrendous ordeals. And you're discrediting her. You're discrediting her, and it's not nice, Grace, Descent, man. It's not nice. And you know what? I never ever thought you would do this. You've always been, for me, the neutral kind of neutral. Oh, EQ will say what EQ wants. Zach will say, and I don't care. They're their own people. But it seems like you're protecting people here, and it's an ugly look. And you know what it is for me? I know, like I said, you're not going to be bothered. It's just disappointing, you know, because I've always had good things to say about you. Even when I was on an Angie's platform, and when I was chatting with them and that, and they were slating you down to the ground. Oh, I can't stand Gracie and that. I stood on that platform on my own and said, you know what? I like Gracie. I think she's sweat sound. And I got backlash off the back of it. Oh, Ange, look, he's your troll and all this stuff. No, it's because I'm a genuine person where if I have no issue with people, I'm not one to jump on the bandwagon to follow suit. I have my own opinion. But I'll be honest with you, I'm really, really fucking disappointed and upset. And you know, it's kind of upset me in a way, because I didn't think you'd target Pearl, because Pearl for me is one of the best on the app. I speak to this woman off the app, and you know what? She's such a kind soul. She's so compassionate, and yeah, okay, she made a mistake before. You know what I mean? And that was fucking. She got dragged. Still to this day, she still gets dragged about it. You know, but your friends do something that far worse than what Pearl's done, but yet they get away scot-free. You know what I mean? And that's why people are up in arms. That's why people are so angry with situations that are going on when Pearl gets absolutely dragged, because your friends get away with it all. And that's had nothing to do with you. Your friends get away with it all. And then when you're saying, but Pearl can't have these lives, Pearl shan't be saying things, that she's not a good person. But you're backing other people that are not good people. Then if we're looking at TikTok as a whole now, and you are, Pearl's characteristics are going to be what you see and what you've put out to social media and say, oh, she's a bad person and that. But the people that you socialise with and the people you talk to have done far worse things. You know, and it's not a good look. it's like now, it's like my issue with people that was going around the app calling Pearl a racist, because this is, I'm going to give a quick example now, right? I've said to people, right, if you choose to support Zach or support EQ that have said bad things in the past, right, don't point fingers. I'm not telling you not to support these people. I'm telling you, I'm not saying to you, do not follow Zach and do not follow EQ. I can't say that. That's up to you. It's your choice. But all I'm saying to you is the people that are going around the app, the people in the comments, the supporters and that, and saying, oh, Pearl's a racist, Pearl's a racist, and then going sitting in Zach the Brat's live and I'm saying, we love you, Zach, we love you, Zach. You are making yourself look like an idiot. You're making yourself look like an absolute clown. And all I'm saying is, if you want to support these people, don't throw shade at others, because you are making the communities look very, very toxic and very, very ill. It's just stupid. It's stupid. Like, you've got, like, for example, Canadian Angie last night calling me out and saying, oh, Alex, you mocked this, you mocked this. Well, you did. You enabled it in your live and also mocked it. So that's, yet again, you're pointing a finger and done the same. And that's all I'm saying. Stand on business, stop pointing the finger, and just move on with it. But I'll play the rest of the video because I'm gonna rant too much.
And now you're trying to make out like that had something to do with CI. What? How have you gone from that to that? That absolutely baffles me. And now I'm to be held accountable about it. Well, no, I've told everyone to fuck off and that I will not apologise and I don't give a cow's cunt. And that is that. And that is that. Because she knew Kylie's dad and mum, he said her, he said, no, but she is...
Gracie, hopefully you listen to this, right? And I if you've spoke to Mazza, you know. Mazza's told Scouslayer her story. I'm not going to go into it. It's not my thing to speak about. Anyway, you'll know of it, right? Scouslayer knows, and she told Mazza to go to the exact same person that committed that horrendous old crime on Mazza, to go back to him. And you wonder why people are in uproar, Grace. And what was said to poor Kyler. Remember, Scouslayer knows all this, and she used it as a weapon to target people in the chat. You know what I mean, Grace? This is the reason why that people are so angry. And Pearl allowed a live where people can come in and talk, and allowed a room, because apparently what I'd seen was a lot of people was talking, but not a lot of people was creating a safe space for people to have that discussion. And Pearl's one of them that did. So you can't take that away from people. You can't. And it was just an attack. And Pearl's a friend of mine, and for me, I couldn't stand here and allow it to happen. And I'd have to have my view, regardless if we spoke before and everything was fine and dandy. Pearl, class is a very, very close friend. And at the end of the day, from what I've seen the other day, was fucking disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. She got dragged for creating a safe space for people. Madness.
That she didn't know that. So what do you want me to do? Will you want me to ask her to prove it? Would you like me to ask her to prove it? Is that what you would like me to do? No. And besides that, it's not me who said it, so I don't care. I don't care. I love you too, David. She mentioned about her dad's thing too, not just so. What would you like me to say? But this is my point. Even if she did do something...
Alex is in Pearl's boxes daily. Always down to me, man.
Her heart, that was really offensive to a certain person, she should apologise to that person directly away from the app. Not be bullied into apologising. Not be bullied into apologising. That's not apologising. That doesn't count as an apology. If somebody has made you fucking apologise, okay? That's not how it works. So she wants to take accountability. She needs to do it on her own. That's what I've said. She needs to take accountability on her own, and don't let everyone on this app push her into apologising if she genuinely hasn't done anything wrong. If she has, then she should apologise. If not, don't. And that's the bottom line. And she has apologised, but it's not enough, is it? No, it never is on this app.
She didn't apologise, Grace. That's what you need to understand.
public apology. Absolutely not, Colette. Absolutely fucking not. Nope. No. And do you know what it is? In more ways than one, right? It makes me not want to say sorry more. It makes me not want to say sorry more. Honestly, if loads of people tried to pressure me into say sorry, I'd go, fuck off. Nope. I'd say, nope, absolutely not. Yes, I have changed. I have changed massively.
I'll let you up. I'll let you up, Paul. Give me a second, mate. Let me see that. I'll have a look at that picture in a minute. Give me a sec. Sorry, pal, I'm going to let you up now. Thank you, No Shit Sherlock. Thank you. You're
Hey,
okay.
Alex, I know you're in the middle of the video. Listen, I've just had to jump up and say, because I don't know if Gracie's listening or if she isn't, right? Nobody was asked about your opinion, Gracie. I jumped in Slayer's box and said the only one she should be apologising to directly is the two people she directed them dirty, horrendous scenes to. When she knew the backstory to both of them, she knew exactly, she named them both, and then said about the direct family members as well. So that's why I opened a live for, and that's what I said, and I'll still say the same, Gracie, because I do know that you're listening. Listen, call me handbag all you want. Names, like you've just said, you've got no fucks to give, neither have I. You don't do anything for me, never have and never will do, right? But I'm just saying, still, stay affected, Gracie. Be ashamed that you're standing up for somebody like that, that the people were, I wish you'd listened to my live and listened to how she did affect it, but more so I was asking her to apologise and I went to her face was Kylie and Mazza. So in future, mind your fucking business, and I'll have an opinion on what I want on my platform and nobody will tell me any difference. Sorry, Alex, I'm
No,
serving,
mate,
but I've just had to jump in. Not serving, cooking, and I've just had to jump in and say that, but thank you very much.
No worries, pal. Anytime, mate. And do you want me to be totally honest with you? And I will be honest. When it comes down to it, right, and I would like an answer off this. And if you don't have to tell me, you don't have to do it online publicly. And that I'd like a message, because I believe that because you are now happy within yourself, and I'm glad to, you know what, big up on the weight loss, you know what I mean, and all that, and you are happy now, your life's going swell, you know what I mean, your life's going good. That's why you don't care about people's feelings, you don't care about people's problems or people getting affected on this app no more, because you're literally, you're in good spirit. But one day, right, think about that time, you know, when you was back in your down stages and you was doing whatever you was doing and you felt like shit. Would you have had the same opinion, right? Would you have had the same opinion when you felt so low and people was targeting you and you was getting upset and all that stuff? Do you think, would you have had the same opinion of this whole situation back then than you do now? Because I can tell you 100% you wouldn't have, Grace. You would have been in an absolute uproar, calling people out and said, this is disgusting. Please take a step back to that place that you once was and think in that mindset when you was low and you had no confidence, you didn't feel good about yourself. Because that's when you'll realise how your true mind thinks, is when you're thinking from the place of, you know what I mean, despair. You know, and it's a shame, Grace, man. It's a shame, this is. It's a shame, because at the end of the day, I thought a lot of you. I really did, mate. I did think a lot of you. And it is disappointing me, because I always thought, you know what, Grace, we've got mutual friends off the app, and I really thought that you was better than this. You know, I'm not going to say you're a horrendous person, definitely not. I'm not going to slag you off either. That's something else I'm not going to do. I think for me, it's just a lot of disappointment. You know what I mean? A lot of disappointment. Pearl's a friend of mine, and, you know what I mean, my loyalty's there 100%. But if Pearl had done wrong, I'd say that Pearl has done wrong, but Pearl's done nothing wrong here, Grace, at all. She's done nothing wrong. She allowed a room for survivors, warriors, or how you choose to label yourself. in a box to talk about how they felt. And she's been picked from pillar to post and attacked. And I wouldn't be sitting here as a friend or as a human being and saying it was right what was happened to Pearl. The only people that would disagree with me are people that dislike me and people that dislike Pearl. Any neutral person would agree with me. So it doesn't count to me like she would care much anymore, Alex. I know, it's a shame, innit? I'll play the rest of the video, guys.
I'm so much happier now. So much happier now. I don't say nasty things like, do you know what I mean? Unless someone comes to me first and then mega bitch mode comes out. But I...
So that's what I'm telling you about characteristics and behaviour. As what she's saying there. She doesn't care anymore what people say anymore. See that word there, anymore, is mean that she once did care. And this is why I'm trying to let her see herself back when she was feeling down and should have that same view. That's what I wanted to understand.
I'm not going to be dictated to by the people on this app. I don't care. I really don't. Thank you, Sarah. There is, hang on. What about us survivors? She affected to the... Please stop it. She's not directed anything directly towards you. Whatever you've been through, and we've all been through awful things, okay, awful things, that is not her doing, okay? So you can't, there is things that has happened to, there are a million things that have happened, yeah, to everybody. So everything offends somebody or relates to somebody's life in some way. Does that mean we all can't say anything ever? It's just a joke. And if you're going to be held accountable by the person who you've directly said something to, not by the rest of the fucking app. Okay? Not by the rest of the app. What does that say? Hang on. She mentioned 2 nights, Gracie. She was directing at the woman's trauma. Well, as far as I'm aware, and what I know, and I can only go by what I know, is that she didn't know that they'd been through that. How am I to know what anyone's been through on here? You just don't know.
Grace, this is what I mean. You should have really looked deep into what had been said before you went live and started attacking people. She knew exactly. Mazza was on her live for obviously the situation happened with the chair back in the day. She was on her live talking about it and how she was affected. She knew exactly. Same with the Kylie situation. Remember, when they was all going to Irish Kelly and all that stuff, they was all in the same friendship groups and all this stuff. They knew everything what was going on. She knew exactly. And this is what I mean. You've literally fired up a live, and we've all done it though. I can't throw shade. We've all thrown up a live and not had the full facts, and we've had an opinion that probably wasn't the greatest of opinion. I can't say that that you've done that wrong, because we've all been there. Every single creator, host, or anything has fired up a live off the back of something before and made a little bit of a mistake. And for me, this is your mistake.
Oh.
And also telling people as well, Grace, that they shouldn't be affected because it wasn't directed at them. Or everyone triggers differently. So.
A cup of tea, yeah, love a cup of tea, thank you. Sorry, I'm reading my comment. That about sums it up. But she did. Well, she's saying she didn't know. So, what have you? How do you know that she knew? Yeah, Till's just chilling. How do you know that she knew? Hello. Look, and all I'm getting from the comments is she did know. Well, she's saying she didn't. So, what do you? What? Like, and also, I'm not being funny. She apologised. So what more do you want? What do you want? How do you know she didn't? Well, that is what. How can you ask such a stupid question? How dumb have you got to be to ask a...
Because I'm interacting with the chat. Lego Lover, genuine question. Why does it matter if you trigger or hurt someone's feelings? It's an app. Because, do you want me to tell you, Lego Lover? And can we get Lego Lover out the chat just in a second? Don't block them yet. Let me before. And this is what you've literally that's not a genuine question. You're trying to just be a twat, really, and yeah, I'm going to be honest with you. Because I'm going to be totally honest with you. People sometimes use this app as an escape from things they've gone through. They might not have friends. They might be in trauma. They might be in a DV situation where they've been put in a safe home, or they've had to escape something. So people use TikTok as an escape. They don't want to see this shit. So why the hell is it acceptable? And you find it acceptable because it's an app. You can say whatever you want to hurt people. Grow up, man. Get Lego Lover out of here, man. I don't want people out in here, especially if there's people in here that have been hurt by all this shit.
Question like that. We don't know shit. We don't know anything. Nobody
Thank you, guys.
knows anything. Oh my God. How can you prove that somebody didn't know about something? You can prove something that's happened, yeah, but you can't prove something that hasn't happened.
Morning, Sarah.
So how do you prove that she didn't know? Surely you have to prove that she did. Surely.
Kev, I didn't see that question, to be honest with you. I'm not sure. It wasn't about that live, so it started off.
I'm lost at this point.
If you watch the live, it started off her talking about her grandchildren and having a little bit of interaction, and Pearl was just chatting with a chat, and it led into that. You know what I mean? So she didn't purposely fire up the live for that reason. So the gifts was on, but she didn't. The live wasn't about the thing. It led into that, you know what I mean? Then she created a safe space while being live. So it wasn't the fact is that she fired up the live to talk about the situation, because I'm pretty sure she would have had them off. So if you watched the live, Kev, you would have seen it. Yeah, I know it's a genuine question. I'm just answering it, mate. Yeah, at the start of the live, she had her grandchildren on the live. She was interacting. Everyone was asking questions. Yeah, so that's how it all started, just letting you know. And then it obviously went into that, and then people come in the box talking about it, and then it escalated, and then she created a space for people to talk. Like, there you go, Kev. That's what happened, mate.
Oh, piss off! I don't want to go live with you. Turn off.
Thank you, Lisa.
Okay, so did she say it directly to Mazza? Because I thought it was to some person called Kaylee, and she didn't know. I like Mazza. Are you talking about Mazza? Are we talking about Mazza?
So many Mazzas on this app, aren't there? Who knows?
Well, if she said it to somebody directly knowing what they've been through, then that's awful, and she should apologise. I don't understand how people don't get what I'm fucking saying. If she didn't know, right, then I don't see why she's got to fucking be dragged across the app for it. If she did know, yeah, Mazza, sorry, you say it more than once, and it pennies dropped, innit? But if she knew that they'd been through that and directed it at them, then yes, she should apologise, but away from everyone. Like, do you know what I mean? What do you mean, change your tune? No, I've not changed my tune, not one bit. If she didn't know and she's not intentionally hurt somebody's feelings with something, then I don't think she has to apologise.
High tech specs. That's the first one I've seen, mate.
Straight up, and I'll stand by that. If she did not know and she unknowingly upset someone by accident and didn't mean it in that way, then no, she shouldn't have to fucking apologise. If she did know, then yes, she should apologise. But an apology has to be enough. What the fuck else do you want? Like, I don't understand how people don't get this. Like, what else do you want? Oh, yeah, no, that's not the Mazza I was talking about. Hello, Mazza. That's not the Mazza I was talking about. Yes, Mazza, if she knew about that and she said it to you directly, then yes, she should apologise to you. To you. Not in boxes and all of this shit. It's not necessary. You're the person she's upset, and she should apologise to you. But if she's offended 1,500 other fucking people that she had no idea about, No. I'm sorry, no. And a lot of you won't agree with me on that, but it is what it is. Like, I'm not going to come on it, and this is why I'm just real. Like, I'm not going to sit here and lie to you about the way I feel about it. I'm not doing it. I am not doing it. But she did it on a... Why? Because you say so, Stoney. Why is that? Because you say so. She shouldn't have said it. Okay, well, she did. So we need to... So she said it. She's apologised. So now we have to move on from it. Or do you want to just keep going on about this? Because if that's the fact, then let's keep talking about everything that everyone's done on this app. Accountable, not fucking...
Yeah, so this is the problem for me. Can you start requesting the box, please? Because obviously, if it was someone that I think should have been in the box, I'm just letting you know. I'm not cutting people off. I'm not silencing people. It's just people from different countries just jumping in because I've seen 1.2k in here and think, you know what, I'm going to sit in there, dance and cry and get coins. Unfortunately, because of the subject and stuff, that's not going to happen. So get yourself in the bin. Yeah, I think that this whole thing, this whole live, Grace, I think hopefully you can reflect and realise and, you know what I mean? I'm not going to tell you to make apologies and that's not me. I'm a fucking, you know what I mean? I'm just a person on the internet. But I think you've dealt with this whole thing wrong. You know, I think the whole this whole situation was dealt with very wrong. For me, Pearl's live weren't even about it, and literally people was talking about it, and Pearl allowed people in the box and created a space for people to discuss it. Because you know what? Do you want me to be totally honest with you? I only seen a couple of genuine people that held the live to try and help people. Remy was one, Miss Remy. Pearl was another. Donna does FYP, so her live is totally different, you know. But that was really as much as I've seen real people trying to help these people. I don't know if Jag did it. I don't know. Manda as well. There's another one. Manda, Jojo. Yep, there's another two. I didn't see Jojo's and Manda's live. I heard good things about Manda's live. I haven't heard too much about Jojo's, if I'm totally honest with you. But yeah, I heard really good things about Manda on the night time. She's hosted a really good live and helped people out. Miss Remy did a great live. Pearl created a great space. You know, it's Jojo's amazing. I can imagine, you know, because you know Scout Slayer's character, don't you? So credit to them people, you know, creating a space. But fucking, this was bad, man. This was bad. This for me, like, and do you know what it is? I wish it was someone I really disliked, you know. I wish it was someone I really disliked that I could have just gone absolutely ham and tongue at them. And that's why, you know, I have to say this with chess. My loyalties with Pearl. My loyalties with Pearl. But don't get it wrong. If Pearl had done wrong, I'd be one of them people to say Pearl's in the wrong here. But she's not in the wrong at all. You know, not at all. I'm just disappointed, you know. It's mad, and it's not even about me, but it's my own feelings, and it's how it is. It's not. Oh, it's mad, isn't it? It is mad. Because I thought a lot of this woman, you know. I seen the change of her. I thought, you know what? She's gone through shit on the app. She's changed herself. She's done a weight loss, and I thought, you know what? I seen a smile. She started smiling all the time, and I thought, you know what? Really, really nice to see. But unfortunately, this live, Grace, you've turned people's smiles into frowns. And unfortunately, and here she is now. I mean, it's just upsetting. So, it's madness, isn't it? Have you been watching, Grace? Have you heard what I've been saying? Because I know you're in here now. Someone just shared me the live. Yeah, I've just obviously spoke out on this on your live yesterday. I've had it, and like I said, no, someone just shared. Oh, okay. Well, I'm pretty sure someone will share the full live anyway. You know. And like I said, Grace, man, like I'll be real with you. Like I've always thought a lot of you. I've always thought, you know what, you're a really nice person. You know, we share mutual friends. And the whole situation that happened was wrong. I think you've fired up a live because I know why you fired up the live. Don't get it twisted, because everyone's trying to make you accountable for someone else's actions. I know why you fired up the live, understandable, but you didn't have the right information. You fired up the live out of anger and targeted someone which didn't need targeting. So at the end of the day, Pearl created a space for people to talk, and Scouselayer knew exactly what she was doing. She purposely knew Mazza actually spoke out about her trauma in her live multiple times, and then she told her to go to that person that did that thing to her. Also, she knew about the Kylie situation as well. Remember, these are all her friendship groups, so she knows what was going on, and she purposely targeted them. And for me, it was vile. And then people saying they shouldn't be apologising, and it was bad, man. It was bad. It's upsetting. It's upsetting. So, Zach, Grace, EQ. Guys, there's no need for insult. Yeah, guys, the thing is, you can have your opinion in this live. I don't want nothing bad said. I don't want no insults. I don't want any shaming or anything like that in this live, because you will get blocked out. You know what I mean? You will get blocked out of my live, because unfortunately, you can have your opinion, you can be disgusted and stuff, and I will not silence people. But as soon as you throw insults and say things, if you say anything horrendous in this live, unfortunately, your argument is lost there. So please keep it respectful. If you disagree, please say you disagree. If you agree, say you agree. That's fine. But all I'm going to say to you is, please don't throw personal attacks, because for me, it's not going to be acceptable, and for me, you're going to get ejected out of the live, because arguments will be lost then, and we'll look as bad as every other fucker on the app. So please just keep it respectful. If you've got something to say to Grace, please just say what you want in the chat. You know, but please no personal attacks. But you've got it all wrong. You've got it all wrong, Grace. People was coming in and saying things, Grace, about you was saying things, and that's how it escalated. That's where, you know, like, you should know this, Grace. Never ever go with comment sections and what's being said. You know what I mean? We're all. I'm not doing a poll on it, guys. I'm not doing a poll on it. I'm not doing a poll who's right, who's wrong, and you know what I mean. It's a sensitive subject, so I don't think a poll is for me getting pushed up the popular off the back of this bit now. This segment here now would be wrong. I'm not going to do polls, rights and wrongs. It's not the right time for it. It's not the right time to be doing a poll. I'm not, because it's what's a poll for? For me to point the fact is, Gracie said this, and Pearl said no, it ain't happening. There is a big issue, Gracie. Then he said, she said. Oh, I was wondering about that. I didn't. The thing is, Gracie, there's you know as well as yourself, and my question to you is, would you have had the same? I don't know if someone will share the full live to you. Hopefully they do. It might be on the Observer's YouTube. But my question is to you, Gracie, would you have still had the same feeling if you were still in that? Remember that low place that you once was in? I mean, I'm happy that you're in a great place now, Gracie, and you're feeling better, and you got your family and that. But if you would have took yourself back to, say, 2 years ago, would you have had the same view? Would you have had the same feeling regarding this whole situation? Because I don't believe you would. I think you would have been up in uproar, firing up live, saying it was disgusting. I think because you're so happy now in yourself, you don't care about anything else. And that's my opinion. But all I'm saying is, take yourself back to that situation, and then obviously fucking have a think. So the way she cried over the live. Yeah, but I don't want to. The thing is, Manda, you know me, I've got a lot of respect for you, but I wouldn't want to talk about the live pro situation and stuff. It's separate to this because as much as we will go back on previous actions and previous things that have happened, it takes the importance away from what's happened and what the live was about yesterday and that, you know what I mean? You need to understand that if we're going to tackle this subject now and what's gone on yesterday and the lives, if we talk about previous things, this whole thing gets all jumbled up and the importance don't get pushed out there. And so it's just mad. I think you've handled it. It's, yeah, do you know what it is, Nilly? It's hard, man. It is hard. It is hard. Because I still don't think she's a horrible person. Don't get it twisted. I don't think Grace is a horrible person. I just think she's made a poor judgment here. I think she's made a poor judgment. But like I said, Team Pearl all the way. You know what I mean? And she's in the box.
Hi.
How you doing, Grace?
Yeah, I'm all right. I'm not here to answer any questions because I'm going to allow people to have their opinions. I don't mind. I've had my say. I don't care if people don't agree with me. I'm really not asked. But one thing I do want to clear up, because the comments are filled with, oh, money over morals. I'm not being funny, right? For me to make money from Scouse Slayer, she would first have to get diamonds. I don't make any money from her. Can we just stop saying that because it's ridiculous? Like, it's just mental. Stop making that stupid comment. Like, you can say it about EQ, whatever. Yes, do you know what I mean? But I do not make money off of fucking Scouse Slayer. So stop spreading some stupid narrative that I'm lying about my opinion to save money. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
No. Listen, guys, this is my life. I need this question answered. Do you feel, Gracie, I know you didn't answer any questions, just one question. Do you feel that you would, a couple of years ago, would have had the same opinion?
Yes.
You know, you really believe that when you was in that low place, then you would have had the same opinion?
It's an irrelevant question because it's not nothing to do with me. It's nothing to do with me. Things that upset me when I was in a very bad place was things that was horrible to me, and you're completely making a situation that is completely irrelevant because when I was upset about things, I'd spent 4 years being hounded on this app every day, day in, day out, by everyone for my weight. That was things that upset me, for my dad being dead, for things like that. Those were things that were directly said to me for 4 years, continuously, every day. So of course, over the course of time.
You're talking about 4 years of bullying that you received, which was horrendous. How do you think these people that have been triggered over this situation have gone through years and years and years, right, of sleepless nights and traumas and stuff like that? Grace, it's wrong, man.
But shit, I just feel like I'm like the only person on this app that is like any fucking common sense at this point.
No, Grace, sorry, you're gone. I can't be asked, Grace. I can't be asked. Please see it for what it is, man. Oh my God, you can't. Sorry, Grace, I can't. I can't be dealing with it, Grace. I'm sorry, I can't. I can't do it today. I can't do it. I can't, mate. I can't. I can't. For me, Grace, when you talk about your shit that went on, and I mean, that was horrendous. I can imagine the trolling was disgusting. But to say that you had that and then these people shouldn't be triggered about someone's comment, you're talking about horrendous ordeals. You're talking about SA, child SA and all this stuff. It's mad. It's crazy, isn't it? It's just, I can't deal with it, man. I really can't deal with it. What did Scouts do? Go and have a look, Caroline. I don't want to argue with people, so I mean, I dropped her because I don't want to argue, because for me, at the end of the day, it was wrong. Like I said, you've spoken about your situation of trolling. How do you think these people are feeling when, in that live, they've been targeted? You can imagine the sleepless nights and the things that they've gone through. So, I'm going to move on from it, guys, because I'm just going to end up getting fucking into a situation here. Let's go into the Darren thing, because I'm lost. Is Miss Red on? Nah, Miss Red ain't on today, guys. Just to let you know, she ain't on today. She said she might pop on to say that, to show you Tilly's there, so she got her grandchild, so shit, innit? The whole app's up in shit at the moment. Morning, Beth. Let me get into the Darren situation now. But mods, will you please let me know if you've got hold of her and what's going on, please? Where are we going now? Oh yeah, if you're aware, Darren Phil Thompson, is a guy that had a stroke in Scotland in a wheelchair. Yesterday, he was getting called out of for things that he's done. Apparently, he was allegations of him talking to underage girls and him being very hands-on with people, being very strange. Thank you, Alicia's Martha. And guys, if you can slap some numbers in the chat as well. Do you know what I'm going to do as well? I'm going to edit something today, so I've got something in the background as well, ready for it as well. So, but yeah, anyway, that had gone on yesterday, and he'd been called out. So, yeah, thank you for that message. I don't know what to say now. Yeah, anyway.
Rickster, my man, you want proof, mate? You want proof, you hot dog? You're fucking threatening me with your cousins, mate. I'll bounce down England, not a problem on my ones. Here we go, Rickster. Here we go, mate.
Thank you for letting me know.
Hold on, where's that picture? This picture I know, hold on, I'm gonna, there you go. There you go, mate.
What does it even say?
Fucking go, Rickster. He messaged me wanting me to go to his house. I'm 15.
No, I never.
Rickster, what you got to say about that, my boy?
No, I fucking never.
Where does he say that?
Oh,
somebody said so. So basically, no, Darren's had an overshare.
Heavy Cadbury's feast and.
Guys, yeah, can you activate the poll, please, with the numbers in? I don't know if there is one. If there is, can you put a poll up with support numbers in the top left, please, guys? Thank you.
And the
Yeah, it is. No shit, Sherlock.
Rickster, my man, you want proof, mate? You want proof, you hot dog?
There is more parts to this. Give me a second. Where are we going now? Just give me a second. There's loads of different parts of this. Oh, go.
He turned around and said, he's also sent Darren messages saying that Darren has been messaging a 15-year-old girl. I'll show you the message in a minute, what he sent him, and that's a troll account, guys. It's not really, it's a troll account, but he's brought it on there. He's been messaging girls just to make him look good, turning against a disabled guy who has a little bit of banter with ladies and on this app. And it's not true. Look, I said, I'm going to show you this message in a minute. Darren's character is not like that. Any of you guys, right, who go live with Darren,
no, Elizabeth,
who've seen Darren go live, who watch him, and some of you in here who know him really, really well. Go on. What you say? Hang on, sorry, mate, I didn't mean to. Hang on. Any of you guys who go live with Darren, right? And yeah, go on.
He didn't try phone me.
Who's trying to phone you? Oh, don't answer it to him, mate. Don't answer it. Nothing. He's going to threaten you again.
But now I'm worried.
No, don't worry about it. Don't answer the call. You know what I mean? You've got the message. I've got the message. Number one, that's blackmail. That's blackmail. You know what I mean? You're a vulnerable adult, which you are. You've already tried to commit suicide. You know what I mean? And you're vulnerable. And not only that, not only is he bullying a vulnerable adult, he's also trying to blackmail a vulnerable adult, saying, if you don't do this, if you don't do that, I'm going to come and do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to out Dave Durans, I'm going to out Angie, I'm going to out you, I'm going to out the Rickster, what he said to, what's her fucking name? You know what I mean? Instead of lot, mate, he's trying to, you can't bully someone like me or sack.
See, I'll tell you how it is, guys, right? He's a little prick, right? He's a little twat, and he's got away with it for so long because people feel sorry for him because he's in a wheelchair. I'll say it for how he is. He's a knob. He's a little arrogant, fucking thinks he's entitled twat. He's very, very cringy, very predatory behaviour. The way he acts with women, the way he talks, and very disgusting, right, to women. That's him. And I'm sick and tired of people not saying, oh, you can't say that, because I will say it. Sorry, I will. Because a person in a wheelchair that's able-bodied can still cause harm to people. So unfortunately, I'll say it how it is. He's a twat. Can't stand the guy. He's threw people under the buses that have supported him, because you know what it is? The way his mindset works, he thinks he's entitled. He thinks he's somewhat of a celebrity. Have you seen the way he spoke to people? All the 18-year-old OnlyFans girls that he had in his boxes, and the way he was just talking to them. Oh, you gotta pay me, guys. Oh, disgusting, man. Cringeworthy. And I will be honest, though, there's a lot of females that I think are just as bad as well. There's a lot of women that was in his box using him to promote their spicy links, right? And now trying to say, oh, but he said this about me. No, you never. He didn't say things about you. What you're doing is now you're trying to gain more clout off the back of a sick ordeal and disgusting fucking topic that's been raised just for your own benefit. Shame on you. And get yourself in the bin as well as this twat.
You think about me, because I don't give a shit, but what I won't have is him intimidate Darren and bully Darren. That's what he's doing, trying to bully Darren and intimidate him. What Darren's done, right? He said a few things. He got a few true comments, right? And he's had a bit of banter with his cousin. And he's turned around and said to a cousin, you know what I mean? Said to his cousin, right, can you send me a video of you and your girlfriend in bed? Number one, I don't justify that. You know, it's not the kind of thing I'd say to my daughter. My bloody cousin, right? I don't justify that, I really don't. But, number one, when it comes to your cousin, it's not against the law anyway. I'm not saying Darren's right, but it's not against the law, really not. People, especially in the Islamic community, in the travelling.
And for me, this whole live was disgusting, because you brought a live up at discussing a topic and then you put it on sub only. And the reason for sub only is to say, oh, trolls. But you do know people can still troll by paying you money to troll. If you have that feeling that you don't want people to be trolling in the comments, then turn your comments off permanently for the whole live. Turn your whole comment section off for the whole live if you don't want people to be trolled or people to say horrendous things to Darren. But you would happily keep your subs on and earn money off the back of it. Come on now, stop being silly.
I haven't married the first cousin, so it's not against law. You can marry your first cousin. I'm not saying it's right. Some of you go, oh, well, I wouldn't do it. It's disgusting. I understand that, but it's not against the law, and it does happen. And many people throughout history have married their cousins, believe it or not. A lot of people. So Darren's just having a little bit of banter anyway with his cousin. That's all he's done. He hasn't, you know what I mean? He hasn't touched her. He hasn't. It's a bit, and this is what Darren does. I've been down to Darren with my girlfriend, and he said to my girlfriend, oh, will you sit on my lap? You know what I mean? And he just say little things like, show me your boobies for him as a joke. It's Darren sense of humour.
So, okay, then, yeah, let me just get to your, let me try and get into your mind here. I'm going to struggle, though. So, okay, then, yeah. I'm on a call with my cousins, and my humour is, you know what, girls? Both get your tuna boxes out. I know you're my cousins and that. I mean, you're my cousin and that. You know what I mean? It's not morally disgusting. But you know what? It's my humour, guys. I want to see it. Come on, show us. Let's all get our freak on. Are you right in the mindset? Is this your mindset, really, on TikTok? What the fuck is wrong with you all, man? What is wrong with you? Fucking hell, man.
He's disabled. He's in a wheelchair. He can't move the left side of his body. He loves attention.
Couldn't give a shit.
It's his personality. He's never hid it. Every time Darren goes live on here, if he looks at our lady, and please God, some of you's a follow, some of you's what you turn around and said. He's also sent.
That's part 1. And this is part 2, I believe.
How many times does Darren do it? And soon as he thinks they're too young, soon as Darren thinks they are too young, what does Darren do? What does Darren do? Tell everyone what you do, Darren, if you think somebody's too young on this app.
I'll fucking kick them out.
He kicks them out straight away. He gets rid of them. He always checks how old they are. Always checks how old they are, right? So this Aiden, you absolute horrible wronging, bro. You're an horrible wronging, you know, bro. I swear to God, what you said to Darren, mate. You know, I've had heavy people from Scotland, and my family know initially, and what you've said and what you've done to him. But you think, oh, it's on TikTok. I can say what I want. I can do what I want. There's no repercussions. There's fucking repercussions. Not only that, Darren speaks to my cousins, bro. My cousins, who are fucking absolute ruthless. They're not like me, a TikToker. They are ruthless. And I can send you personal information of my cousins, bro.
Mm.
You know what I mean? So don't be threatening him, bro. And what you said, you're disgusting, man. I'll do this and I'll do that. Why? Because he spoke to your ex-girlfriend, who you don't want Darren talking to, and you're that insecure, mate, of a guy in a wheelchair.
Not in a bad way.
You know what I mean? You're that insecure, Aiden, in that you want to threaten someone, and you can come and speak about me all day long on TikTok. I'm this, you're all that. You can do what you want, but there's consequences for every action. There really, really is. There's consequences, mate. All right. Anyway, let's go back to this message that I received from Darren, and one of the things that really upset Darren. So, look at this, right? Hang on. Let's read this. So this is what Aiden sent to Darren from GMCK97. You know what I mean? I don't know how many followers this guy's got, but to me, that's an utter fake account. It's fucking bullshit. And it says this. Well, bro, this is from this guy's supposedly sending it to Aiden. Me personally, I think Aiden's behind it. Do you know what I mean? For clout. But, you know what I mean? And this has been said to Darren, which has pushed him over the edge to try and do himself.
Emily.
And just to let you know, am I telling the truth, Daz?
Yeah.
And it says this. Well, bro, didn't want to have a message you, but I've been watching you for a while and seen that thing about Darren. I work on the Scottish borders, but have home in Belfast. Seen family.
Morning,
have you
Mama.
any contact for Darren or a suitable adult? He's been messaging my niece. They got messaging. Not sure his grammar's terrible. They got messaging, not sure if Snapchat or what, but I was watching something and she
Morning,
just
Master
turned
Mouse.
15.
Morning,
So he's not sure whether it's Snapchat or not. He's saying that his niece has got, listen, if my niece has a message from Darren or anybody else,
Thank you,
I don't know
Serena.
what it was on, WhatsApp, Facebook, TikTok, so you know what I mean? I was watching something and she just turned 15.
Thank you, Tom.
She said, I used to speak to him, felt sorry for him, and he started asking her to send nudes instead of gifting him. Gifting him. I know he's not altogether. There's something wrong with him, but he couldn't be asking a 15-year-old girl for recent photos.
There's nothing wrong with him. He's literally a sex pest. He's a sex pest with very, very strange tendencies. It's not. I'm sick and tired. Like I said to you, I'm sick and tired of saying, "Oh, you know what I mean?" Just because obviously his physical appearance and he's obviously down the left side, he's obviously got a disability and that. He's very much able-bodied. He knows. He's not stupid. Stop fucking playing it off, man, and say it for how it is. Stand on business and open your mouth and say, you know what, this is wrong, instead of enabling it all. Because unless you tell someone they're doing the wrong, they're going to continue to do the same thing, and that's what's going to happen for so long. He's been enabled for so long, and everyone's seen things and said, you know what, that's wrong, this is wrong, but no one cares. They're just, oh, let's get Darren in the box, let's battle him, and they take the piss out of him and all that stuff. Well, unfortunately, you're just as bad as the rest of them, aren't you? Enabling, putting money in the pockets of this fucking cretin.
What the hell? Did I just read? You got a number, send me all the proof. Now, this is from Aiden. Oh, sorry, it ain't even on. It weren't even showing, was it, Daz?
What?
Let me show it.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, let me just show it. Yeah, you take it to the police. Yeah, let me just do this again, guys. So take a screenshot if you want. So there it is. So Aiden sent Darren that. So take a screenshot if you want, guys. And it's not a real account. That's a fake account. Now they're saying on the app, they're going on TikTok, the likes of Corey and everybody else, oh, this is Darren's a wrong un. Darren is no threat, Wilma. Darren's a wrong un. Darren's this, Darren's messaging.
Blackstar.
Go on, mate.
You still try calling me.
Don't answer the phone, bro. Don't answer the phone to him at all. He's threatened you. He's threatened to do you in. He's threatened he's going to come down and do this. I want to play the voice note, but I'm not going to play it until he starts speaking. How many times does Darren do it? And as soon as he thinks...
And would it be wrong to feel that way? If he feels he's got all the evidence, right? And this is where Rickster needs to understand. And as a parent himself, and as for being a human being, he should think that Aiden's in the right. If Aiden has seen proof and feel that he's got enough proof that he's been talking to underage children and he wants to lay hands upon him, is that wrong? Is that wrong, really? People would say leave it to the authorities and that, but we're all human. We live in a barbaric nature, unfortunately. We are destructive. We are a destructive race. At the end of the day, right, if not, to be honest, if the proof wasn't concrete, that's what I mean, Rianne. But I'm on about if he felt that he had enough proof and evidence, unless you've got 100% proof, this is what I'm trying to say, unless you've got 100% proof, you can't act out like that. But if you have all the evidence and you've seen all the proof and it is there, absolutely stonewall fact, then I'd act out like that as well. You know what I mean? I'd act out. So he was given proof. He was given proof, and Rickster backed down. Alex. Oh no, I did hear the end of that. Apparently, Rickster in the end, he was not backing Darren in towards the end of it. That's what I heard anyway. I haven't seen the videos about it though. I couldn't see the video. I think at the end, Rickster was oh shit, this is a bit too much. You know what I mean? There was a lot said that, and there was oh my god, I can't condone it and support him no more. So you'd have to confirm that with myself. I haven't seen videos. I've just been told this. So, but that's what I mean. I'm not saying that people should act out on stuff before things get twisted. If you haven't got 100% proof, and you can't act out on things. If you have all the evidence and all the proof, and it is concrete, then when people say, you know what, I would love to meet him in a dark alley and stuff like that, then I'd understand people's feelings, and I wouldn't say people was wrong for feeling that way as well. No, Mary, she's not on today. Because let's be honest with you now, if you're talking to underage people, then you deserve, yeah. I ain't risking my platform this morning. But yeah, 1 second, I've got where's the live now from? Give me a second, guys. Oh, yeah, here we go.
As a beast, I don't know wrong, but what I see him so far from what I've seen, I see him as a fucking.
Hey, hang on. Hey.
Thank you, Joda.
Hey, come on, Rick.
Yeah, I see him as an idiot. Do you get what I'm saying?
Rick, what you saying, brother? You good?
The shit he's doing.
How you doing, Dad? You alright? I'm good, Rick. I'm good, man.
Yeah, son. Yeah, that's the first
thing. Knows him more than anyone.
Hang on, let me have a sec.
Let me just say something to Corey, yeah, because obviously I've known Darren longer than anyone. Okay, number one, if you want to start talking about Darren having a crack about him watching his cousin, then go to the Islamic community who marry their own couple, by the way, and it's not unlawful, and the travelling community, because that's what they do as well, and that's.
Well, why are you bringing different communities into it, Rickster?
Don't give a flying fuck, yeah. You've got to talk about. Make sure you talk about them because you're talking about the Muslims.
No, because they're not the topic of conversation. Why are you bringing up the
what's like a racing car special because you've got a big fucking mate?
I have not.
Taking off a disabled geezer. Listen, shut your fucking mouth.
You're meant to be a man of God. Hang on. You don't scare me in the slightest. You don't scare me in the slightest. You never have and never will. Corey, hang on a minute, please.
Let me tell you straight now, yeah. Darren's no beast. He's never spoken to no 14-year-old girl. Right. He has banter. That's what he does.
Oh, this
is what Darren's like. This is what Darren's always been like. He has a little bit of banter. He hasn't been speaking to no 14.
And this is what you need to understand. When over the last few years, multiple women have said they felt uncomfortable the way Darren spoke to them. So that would not be classed as banter, would it not? Would it be classed as banter when women have felt uncomfortable or he's said things or acted out on things that is very questionable and they felt a certain way? Would you class that as banter? Because I wouldn't. I wouldn't class it as banter in the slightest, would you? Because I guarantee you now, if it was one of your loved ones, or if, let's say, Talia was spoken to in that way and she felt uncomfortable, I don't think you'd have the same views here, you know? But you can't say what you're going to say because he's in a wheelchair and that you're going to think differently. Nope. Definitely not in this fucking life.
Year-old girl, he has his care workers that already said, he don't have ladies. I've spoken to the female care worker today, so there's more bullshit. What you do, you come on TikTok, you spin the narrative to make somebody look bad. He's trying to take his own life for the likes of bullies like you, Corey.
Well, he's like you, Rickster.
And if you're an animal, mate, you're a coward, and an animal always be on the street.
I'm a coward.
You're a coward and an animal.
You are clutching at straws, my dear friend. Take your TV off your head. It is too tight. It is too tight. Your TV is too tight.
Corey, just let him speak a minute, because he's coming he's on, listen, Corey, at the minute, he knows Darren better than anybody on the app. Well, he knows him, so then why is he not asking
maybe if we
everybody
just
else?
listen to what he's got to say about Darren.
He's not aiming at Darren, he's aiming at me, Dave.
Well, right, okay then, let's just go on, Rick, about Darren.
I'm saying, yeah, everybody knows Darren on this app. He's been on the app for 5 years, Dave. We've got to met him in person, me and you. We know Darren. We know Darren's personality better than anyone. I've been to visit the guy about 10 times, okay? Yeah, he's got a bit of a crude sense of humour, but that's all he's got, a crude sense of humour. The guy can't even walk. He's like 4'9". That's the first thing, right? Yeah, he said a few things to his cousin in jest. Darren does that. Darren said to my girlfriend, will you do a strip dance for me? Show me your boobies. This is what Darren does. It's who Darren is. It's his sense of humour. But as for certain people saying he's a beast, he's a wrong-un, he's chatting to underage girls, that's absolute bullshit. Number one, Darren would never do that. And anybody...
Right. Rick, stays a question for you now, right? You go up in the streets, right, and ask a woman randomly to go up and show her boobies and see what police charge you get against you. Just because you think it's banter, you don't know if someone else is going to take it that way. Go up to someone in the street randomly and ask her to go and show her your boobs and that and see what happens to you. Sexual harassment, mate.
Who's watched Darren on live, including you. If he goes live with someone and he thinks they're underage, what's the first thing he does?
Cut him off.
He cuts them off straight away. And you
I've
don't
seen
need
him
to
cut them
tell you that. He does it all the time. If he thinks they're underage, they're gone. Yeah, he said a couple of crude comments. So fucking what? He said something to his cousin. So what? He's having a bit of banter, and it's not against law, your cousin. I'm not saying it's right, because I don't. But he's not a bad lad, and he's not a pervert. You're making him out to be a beast, Corey.
Corey, respond.
Am I allowed to respond now?
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
First off, you con artist, you're in no position to look down at me in any way, shape, or form.
Okay.
Your TP glue is too close to your head. You cannot even read the Bible. Let's get that straight, okay? Now, secondly, when it was brought to my platform yesterday, I struck many things off because nobody had the proof of the allegations they were making against Darren. We were speaking about videos where Darren was involved in those videos. So don't go saying, oh, you
Darren was, and everyone was laughing.
Shut up, I listened to you. I listened to you. I listened to you. Oh, right, whatever. Well, then speak to Almighty Jesus, Leather.
Listen, you absolute coward. You would never say that to anybody in person. Because you're a coward, mate. You're a coward. You would never speak to anybody like that in the fact
you scammed the
Nick, we're going off someone.
Exactly. Let's pull up your past. I'll rake it through.
Oh my God, what's
I'll rake it through. Where's the accused money?
Oh my God, I've got
money off EQ. I've got the evidence to prove that.
I don't want this.
You can stop smoking in the
Let's speak about Darren.
Guys, we're going on about, we literally just, like, I'm just sat with no face just discussing the thing about Darren, guys.
We were only playing videos where Darren was involved in those videos. I never played any videos which Darren was not involved in. Darren was there. Darren could have spoke up and said, this is not factual, this is not correct. He did not. He smirked, he smiled, and he admitted half of it. So how are you making sure?
We all know Darren is... Hey, both of you, shush a minute. Darren's in the box. Let the man get up and speak for himself.
I'm not nice at him.
All right, calm down. I'm just saying, let the guy get up and speak for himself. Darren, you good?
No, mate.
Right, explain the situation, Darren, where everybody is
Right, so one, that Tracy, I did not try and kiss her. I'm sorry, she's not my type. Second of all, yeah, what I said to...
He didn't try and kiss Tracy. It's not his type. Anything with a pulse is Darren's type. You know what? And possibly things without a pulse is probably Darren's type, to be honest with you. And this is what I mean. Like, you're literally losing arguments. Like, there's literally... You could be anybody in that box, and that he's throwing fucking... You know what I mean? He's throwing his little fucking... little digs and his little creepy behaviour. It's just mad, isn't it?
Nadine's wife. I shouldn't know. It was a bit banter. That was it. Now, if they had concerns, why did they not fire up a live there and then or phone the police?
Damn, have you been in the hospital?
Yes, I was in the hospital.
Okay. Was you in a mental hospital?
Yes, I was.
Darren, did you try and do something to yourself?
Yes, I.
Can I just say this as well, guys? You'd have to correct me if I'm wrong, but as far as I'm aware, and I've spoke to multiple people regarding the situation, if you have been sectioned and that, you're not allowed your device for the first 24 hours, I believe, or something like that. But he was freely on his phone. He told everyone that he'd been sectioned and all this stuff. Apparently, you're not allowed a device. I don't know if I don't know how true this is. I've spoke to multiple people that have been sectioned and said that you're not allowed your device for 24 hours or whatever. So at the end of the day, full of shit yet again. Oh my God, is Alex fucking swoosh?
And now, are you in hospital or have you been released?
I've been released, but I'm needing to see someone on Monday.
Okay.
But that's if I'm still here.
So there is nothing out there, Darren, of you messaging underage?
Hell no. No, I'm not. I'm fucking stupid.
Okay.
And Corey, just saying, you're the one that said fucking swag.
You know, when people are saying that you can have a phone, you need to understand there's a massive difference from being held for your own safety and being sectioned. You know what I mean? Being sectioned and being held at a hospital for your safety is two separate things. You know what I mean? You need to understand that there is literally two different things. While under assessment, you can't have a phone. There's what Chelsea said there. She works in that field, so you can't have a phone while under assessment. He would have already been under assessment. He wouldn't have been straight away assigned to say, you know what, he's got this. You know what I mean? So.
Me about you can walk in that.
Look at the literature around his neck, so it obviously was an effort to do it.
Well, shoelace.
Do you want me to do it on here then, Corey?
No, Darren.
Fucking well.
This is too much, guys. I'm sorry, I can't. I'm done with this. I can't have a boy say that in my box. Guys, I'm going off subject.
Hey, don't end the live like that then, especially when he said something like that. I mean,
this is done now. This is cut down, shut off, guys. This is not fucking happening on my... I'm so sorry, guys. This ain't happening on my platform. I am not having a man fucking... Listen, he's being slated left, right and centre. Let's just see what the circumstances are. Let's see what gets put out there. If everybody wants to run with something...
Hey, Dave, listen, I know Darren. I'll call Darren now. Darren ain't going to do anything silly. Well, you know Darren, Dave.
Yeah, but when you see something like that,
hey, Dave, before I leave you, before you end the live, right, because you've got 4,000 people in there, right, let's have your opinion. This is your platform. You know him.
My opinion is this,
you know his personality.
From what I've seen right now, listen, we know Darren's a sandwich or a picnic. You can even come for me in a way if you want, because I've been on live. I've asked Darren certain things. I've tried to get Darren a bird. I've had the crack with Darren. I've known Darren for 5 years, right? I've never ever once looked at Darren and thought beast, right? Never ever once. I've seen him cut women off. I don't know what
TikTok
happens
drama.
behind the scenes. I don't know what happens with messages. Up to now, what I've seen is Darren has had a friend round, he slapped the ass. Darren has then asked the man...
Dave, I did not touch her arse.
Yeah, okay. Darren has then had the crack with a man. We all know Darren comes across... He's bird orientated. It's as if he needs one. I don't know.
Thank you, Happy Gumbo. He needs.
Also, sorry, Dave.
So far, what I've seen is what No Face has said. Basically, we've seen him say to a man, "Can I finger your lady? Can I?" And he slapped bird on the arse. I heard someone say today there was something about a 14-year-old that he'd messaged through Snapchat. I've not seen anything evidence. If there is evidence come out that he's been messaging a 14-year-old, then I'm not too sure even Rickster is going to disown the boy.
Yeah, listen, a Facebook account and Instagram, because we can all make, you know, the trolls.
Yeah, no, this is what I've said. There's got to be solid evidence.
The trolls be making them enforced.
And if there is solid evidence of to and from with you and a minor, then 100% you're not allowing anybody else in the box, Dave. There's other creators which have got numerous screenshots and video evidence.
Listen, I agree with Dave. There's a little bit too much pressure on Darren at the moment. You've heard what he just said, Corey. Have a little bit of a heart.
Yeah, that's it.
You've heard what he just said.
I'm going to be honest. I've got a lot of big creators messaging me now saying, Dave, this ain't right. This is dangerous.
Yeah.
And these are people that are doing FYP shows that are messaging me right now.
Wasn't me though, because I'll say it how it is. You know what I mean? Let's be honest now. I'll just tell you exactly how it is. At the end of the day, right, if people are coming saying they've got information, right, and saying that they have proof that he's done this, he's done that, you really think I'm going to give a shit about someone's mental health if you're talking about someone talking to a minor? Nope, definitely not here. Definitely not in this fucking room. Ain't gonna happen, doesn't fly in here. Because I'm telling you for a fact now, if someone has been talking to a minor, I couldn't give a shit about their mental health, all the pressure they're going through. Because for me, straight off the bridge, could not give a fuck. And if you're one of them people that are neighbours, it's saying, oh no, but his mental health, why he's been talking to minors? If that's the case, allegedly. If the proof's there and you're saying, oh, but we can't put pressure on him because of his mental health, when people are willing to put the evidence out there, then you are enabling it and you're just as bad. There you go. Hook, line and sinker. Dickheads. So there we go. Let me have a look. Let me have a look through there. More videos. Give me a second, guys. Fucking... Oh. It's just crazy, isn't it? It's just crazy. It is, isn't it? It's just, honestly, it's fucking nuts. What else is that? Where else we go? Oh, yeah, I'm going to show you the video of him trying to Rocky Balboa the police officers. I'm going to show you, like, just how aggressive this little shit is. Exactly. Sound mind, no excuse. Smiler, thank you for the heart, me. Thank you, Queen. I'm going to show you Darren now thinking he's fucking Jean-Claude Van Damme to the police officers.
Oops. Everyone here? I can Darren stand. Oh God, no. I want to get this off, man. I think it's a bit triggering. Oops.
Thank you, Queen.
Everyone here? I can Darren stand. Oh God, no. I want to get this off, man. I think it's a bit triggering.
The fact is, Rick's just laughing about the whole situation. I mean, for me, I've got no connection with him, so I've got my view on that. Considering you're meant to be a friend firing up alive and then showing this situation and that, for me, this just looks like Child's Play 5. To be honest with you, I'll keep it real with you. It just looks Child's Play 5. You know what I mean? 2025 trailer coming to the cinema near you soon, and I'll just keep it real. I'll keep it a buck. It's just chucker, and for me, Rickster's just fucking. Just playing off the back of a friend's fucking mental health and it or whatever's going on with him at this current time. So it's madness, isn't it? Like I can't with myself today, guys. I'm on one today, guys. I don't know what's going on. I think I might need to go and see someone myself personally. I'm losing my marbles. But can we just have a little interval now, guys? Of we're gonna have a little ad break. I'm gonna do a little ad break and that. So I'm gonna play you a little tune now, and we'll move on to obviously another situation. Here we go, guys. We're back, guys. Sorry for that little ad break. Obviously, we're just getting through a few things and stuff, so yeah. Karma. Where are we going now? Where are we going? How is TikTok free? I don't know. Yo, all of you cancel your TV licenses because TikTok in the next few months is going to go crazy. But yeah, here we go. I'm going to go into the situation that happened in Angie's live last night with the court assassin drama. I think you must have all seen it. Oh, here we go.
Hiya, Ghost, I don't want to argue with you, but can you respectfully remove that post, please? Please. I'm not saying what you do isn't good work or whatever, but I would just respectfully ask you to please remove that post. I am currently lying in bed with my 7-year-old daughter.
Listen, I understand what you're saying. Yeah, I understand. But you've got to understand, if I take your poster down, I'm going to have to take every other creator's.
Well, look, I get that, and you're probably trying to be fair, and you've got...
Gracie's ranting about me. It doesn't matter. Gracie can rant. It's fair enough. It's fair. It's, you know what? I kicked her out of the box, so she's going to have a rant. It is what it is.
No, you know, I'm not asking you for a favour. You know, you don't pick and choose and you don't favoritise or whatever. I get that.
I didn't join and start joining. I didn't start this hunting community to make friends and family. I joined it to try and protect the generation that's going to be our next
Can you
future.
please do it to protect my children? Please. They're 7 and 10 years old. I've got a 7-year-old daughter who's with me now, who has nightmares. I have to stay in bed with her all night. Right, and I've got a 10-year-old son as well, so can you please respectfully...
Well, you know what? This could have, instead of you screaming at me earlier, yeah, you seen this poster, didn't you, court assassin? Let's admit, you seen it 3 weeks ago.
I can't recollect seeing it. I might have seen it when I was drunk or something, but I actually... I've never come across your page before. I've never gone onto it. I don't know who you are. I don't watch these sting videos and stuff.
Guys, I'm going to do a poll for you. Do you want me to watch this here now and go through this? Or do you want me to cam to Gracie? Smiling face, cam to Gracie. Sad face, see this, what's going on here. I'll let you choose. FYP, sad face. Gracie, happy face. Yeah, Gracie, then it is. Yeah, you fucking absolute drama whores. Let me have a look. Gracie. Oh, God's sake. I am Gracie.
It doesn't mean that everyone... It shouldn't be a witch hunt. She apologised, okay, and we move on. Or you don't move on. That's your decision. But my issue is, and this is what I've told her, do not go and sit in boxes and be berated for 10 hours, continuously apologising and going over the same thing. Stop going over the same thing, constant apologising. But all you can do is apologise. You can't do more than that. And now the people who have done the worst stuff on the app, who have offended the same fucking communities, are acting like they're angels. It absolutely baffles me. That was my point. Stop going into people's boxes and explaining yourself to people who have done worse or the same. Thank you, Amy. That was my point. What do they want? Blood? Apparently so. Well, let me tell you, if you woke up in the morning and she'd done something to herself, how would you feel then? And if that's what you want out of things, then that says more about you than it does about her. Like, can we stop? Can we just be realistic? Like, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
So we are playing 150.
And I don't understand how people don't have the common sense to see through this. Like, it absolutely baffles me. It absolutely baffles me. I just don't get it. And Zen, yes, absolutely. Like, I honestly, my point yesterday, and bear in mind, right, that they've not played the whole clip. They've played when I came on and I was in a bit of a rage with Pearl. But they've missed the part where, you know, I've had a conversation with Mazza. They've missed the parts where I was saying, like, stop letting these people on the internet affect you. I have no power to affect you unless you let me. Same as everyone else. Same as every creator on this app doesn't have the power to hurt you unless you let them, and that's a fact. And I've seen both sides of the coin. I've been so affected by everything that everyone said to me, and now I'm in a place where I don't care.
Exactly what I said. See, guys, I'm always right. Thank you very much.
I've been on this app for years. It's a fucking learning curve. All right?
Exactly what I said, word for word.
But you, if you're a survivor or if whatever you've been through in your life, you are not fucking weak. You're not weak.
And here comes Alan.
You ain't weak.
I guess he wasn't kidding about playing every hand. What is the
And I'm not going to sit here and treat you like you're weak. You're not fucking weak. Stop letting these people who are feeding you bullshit and victimizing you. You're not weak. You're getting through what you've been through.